world. I am the idol to give you the wings to fly, Cyber Angel. Cyber Angel Attorney, Attorney Detective. Rita Kamishiro at your service. Hello everyone! Hello Rin, Meridan, Jacob, Mercenary, Bio, Demon Warrior, Gudao, Simon. How's everyone doing today? I hope you all are doing as fantastically as I am today. I'm trying to think of what I did today. What did I do? I slept in a little bit. I played some Xenoblade. I went on a walk. I started reupholstering this old chair that I have. Did some recording. But I also took a nap. But aside from that, I've been super awesome and I've been looking forward to this stream today. I'm very excited. Right, since it's been so long. Well, welcome back. How's it going? Hello, Grow, welcome in. I know, Paimon looks great. I saw Paimon was wearing her outfit still from last time, and I thought I would match, so I wore my glasses today. You're doing your skincare run? How fun. Oh my gosh, skincare is very important, so glad you're focusing on that. Oh my goodness. But for those who didn't get to see what happened last time, it's a little bit of a spoilerino. This is an Archon quest, so pretty big stuff happened. But if you want the little lowdown, or if you don't want the lowdown, cover your ears for the next minute. But essentially, we went to go see Linny's magic show, and at the very end of the magic show, something went terribly wrong, and there was an incredible, I guess incredible is not the right word for it, there was a terrible accident at the end of the show. And people are saying it's Linny, but I think it wasn't Linny. I think there was some foul play involved that wasn't Linny. And so we're here to represent Linny as both a detective and attorney, I'm assuming. And we're gonna set the record straight. We're gonna make sure that our new friend doesn't end up in the slammer. He's innocent, I promise. Yeah, well, we'll see. I really don't know. I have to do my investigation, which is what we're gonna do right now. And then I guess afterwards we take our evidence and we maybe go to court. I don't know. I don't know if Traveler has the license to practice law in Fontaine. I don't know how that works. Maybe we'll have to call in Yanfei. Who knows? Why don't we just ask Yanfei to represent him? I guess she's a busy woman. The 4-year wait for Fontaine was so worth it. We're gonna say the same thing for like the next few areas, and then next thing you know, we get to Shneznaya, and then I don't know how many years down the road that's gonna be. Could you imagine? And hello, Wizard Donron. Hello, Lino. Welcome in. Time to play Danganronpa. I mean Genshin. I just heard recently that the maker of Danganronpa actually has a new game. Let me see. I forgot what it was called. New game. I'm gonna search it up. It's called Master Detective Archives Rain Code. I didn't know. It came out not too long ago. 2 months ago. I had no idea. But I might check it out. I like mysteries. And hello, Uncle Red. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. I'm nervous to start my detective work. I think it'll be okay. Yeah, Rain Code. I just heard it was like a good like mystery. And I liked it like the whole like trial thingamabob in Danganronpa, so maybe I'll try it out. Who knows? It's really fun. Okay, I'll see if I have any friends who have it and I can borrow it from them. And thank you, Shiny, for the pinned message. Okay, here we go. So it says look for clues inside the opera house, and I think we have this special skill or perception. Oh, okay, so we can talk to Tristan, member of the guards without a U and with an E. I guess that's a special spelling.
Sorry, but no one
How's
can
the
freely
volume?
enter or exit the opera house at the moment.
I
if
just
you
did.
wish to leave, you must register your identity with us first.
Oh, I didn't do that earlier. Oh my gosh, I just teleported out and teleported back in. Oh no, I'm breaking the law. It's okay, I'm new here. Look, it's our case record. Wah! Oh my gosh. Oh, the deceased's identity. Oh my gosh, I forgot it was Mr. Cowell. So sad. Okay.
No, we're not leaving.
Who is this handsome mustachioed person? Where's Paimon? I saw somebody on Twitter when I posted the picture of Paimon. They were like, I don't see Paimon. I just see a picture of a very wonderfully mustachioed person.
Were you always guarding this entrance?
Wow. I love the small faunus people.
Yes. After the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection.
Oh my gosh.
So, the missing
the
girl
airport.
couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on.
What about during the show? Am I ready to try and prove a man's innocence? I sure am gonna try my best, Aaron. What about during the show?
I doubt there was much opportunity then either.
You doubt. Do you doubt or do you know? Do you know for sure there wasn't an opportunity? You know what I mean?
How can you be so sure?
Exactly. How can you be so sure? Do you have a surveillance video?
Well,
I think they
because
mentioned
I was in
Mel
charge of
sign.
security near the entrance at that time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to question her authority. Sorry, Miss Tristine.
I couldn't see Linny's performance
You think
from here,
Paimon didn't
which
know?
was quite a
She was right
shame.
next to me the whole time.
That's my luck.
She has an alibi. She has an alibi. Oh, it's okay. Maybe she can watch a video recording.
But still, I
They
did
have
not
cameras
abandon
in
my
Paimon.
post. And I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave.
Okay.
We Melusines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
So, it's safe to say the girl couldn't have left through
Okay, so
here.
it was a different entrance. What if she
crawled
through the vents? What if she vented?
Alright, thank you for your help. This'll be useful
info. Entrances and exits. No one left the opera house during the magic show, and after the incident happened, only those who had their identities cleared by the guards could leave. It's a locked door mystery. Oh my gosh, that means the killer is among us! Oh my gosh! That's kind of scary though. Oh.
Hey, you!
Oh.
Yes, both of you. Over here.
Oh, she's
I've been
pretty.
keeping an eye on you for a while now.
Oh, she has 2 bodyguards. Maybe she's like a rich lady.
Huh? You mean us?
Paimon, you mean us? Who else? There's nobody else here.
That's
She
right.
does kind of look like Taylor
If I'm not
Swift.
mistaken,
Which
you're
era?
also
I don't really know
among
much about
those who
Taylor
wish
Swift.
to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth.
Uh-huh.
No. And by the looks of it,
Uh-huh.
you're not from Fontaine.
No, I'm not. Oh my gosh, wow.
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but
Who is she?
who are you?
Who is she? Wow.
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula?
Spina di Rosula. No, I'm new here. I'm not familiar.
From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you
Oh.
name it. Spina di
Oh.
Rosula does it.
So she's like a, I don't know. What is that? Mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums?
And
I don't know what.
Navia, have the
Navia.
honor of being its renowned president.
Oh, she's a CEO. Oh my gosh.
Though those who
Hello,
play
Rex,
by
welcome
our
in.
rules call me boss.
Boss! Is she like a mafia boss or something? This is like case closed.
I'm Silver, her
Oh, hi.
attendant. Pleased
Hello.
to meet you.
Is the other man gold?
And I'm Melus.
Oh.
Demoiselle's various
Demoiselle.
daily needs
Wow.
and affairs
I don't speak French.
are under my purview.
Wow. So he's like a secretary. I think so.
Boss. Mademoiselle?
Boss.
What gives with the name?
Isn't she just Toma a fixer? Maybe. That's what it seems like to me.
Well,
I love her
I
outfit.
am the
Wow.
second
so pretty.
generation president. Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will
Whoa.
endeavor
I love
to
how they
use
made a
that
lady boss.
instead.
That's so cool. Girl boss.
No need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia
They're on a
is
first name
fine.
basis. They're friendly.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
Are we gonna become members?
All merely trifling details.
Oh.
Never mind.
Her eyes
Now,
are really pretty.
back to the situation at hand.
So you want to investigate as well? Maybe we could work together. Hello, Alex John. Welcome in. I know Paimon's face. It's her disguise. I think it works pretty well.
That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance
Ah,
cases.
that's right. I forgot
My
it was like
interest
a whole
stems from a
thing.
matter back from my father's time.
She's continuing her father's work. You wonder what moniker we're gonna get in Fontaine? I wonder. Because in Sumeru, it was like golden Nara, or at least that's what our Nara called us.
Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Why does she have steering wheels on the side of her dress? For the aesthetic. It's giving steampunk. She's a steampunker. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, her makeup is really
That's why
nice.
we're looking for clues
I feel
now.
like whenever it comes to makeup, I always do like really simple stuff. Whenever it comes to makeup, I usually just do eyeshadow and eyeliner and maybe a lip gloss.
But how did you come to that
And I'd love to
conclusion?
try something more intense. You know what I mean?
Intuition, naturally.
Oh wow.
My unparalleled intuition.
Wow. Hello, Yuzai, welcome in. Even her hairdo is steampunk. Yeah, her hat too.
Farina sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive
You too,
evidence
Rin?
whatsoever.
I just feel like
Wasn't she?
foundation is so heavy sometimes. I'd look good with wheels? Maybe I can find a place to put it on my dress. I know, I love the camera angles. It's so cinematic.
But that's not uncommon
I love
for
her like sleeves too,
Remember,
like the
The
bows.
justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away.
Oh,
Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges.
Last
And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
somebody in pre-chat was like, "Yours very similar to Farina." Maybe that'll be my cosplay for this Halloween.
Sounds more like you just
Oh my
don't trust
God.
the
Last year it was
kind.
Toria.
Well,
Because
What's your
Yula was going to be a
opinion?
close contender.
I must admit that she can
I
be
don't know.
interesting at times. But liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her.
Well, yeah, that's true. Just because you like somebody, you shouldn't blindly agree with them. Well, when you put it like that,
All right, I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
it's giving Taylor Swift with a custom Captain Hook. I feel like I don't know the different eras of Taylor Swift. Let me see. Taylor Swift eras. Because I don't know much about Taylor Swift, but I know that she has different eras. Era names, I guess? I don't know what her different eras are. I feel like she had an era like this. I don't know. I'm looking. Is there any Swifties out there want to enlighten us?
Wait a minute. Did that
Wait a minute. I love Paimon.
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless
You want
questions
to try
from
more
me.
intense makeup, but it doesn't fit your face. What do you mean? Like I feel like there's different ways to like adjust every sort of makeup style for it to like fit your complexion or your face shape. I don't know.
In
Thanks,
your
Swiftie.
opinion,
I don't know
do
what
you think
too
it's
much
right
about.
to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Oh my gosh. Wait, Master, thank you for the celebrating your 19 months idol coach. You think it was Ami in the lily pad lab with a 7-hour Zatsu? Let me check the cards in the middle of the table. Incorrect. I'm sorry, Wave Master. You were out of the game. Wait, I want to play Clue. I wonder if anyone wants to play Clue with me. I think that'd be fun.
well?
Not always.
And why would that be?
Oh. Something serious like a trial shouldn't be treated like entertainment. Looks at Judge Judy.
See, Silver
I'm not really
Moose?
good at Clue though. I don't think
told
I've
you they'd
finished
be
a game of
different.
Clue in a long time. That's a lie. I actually played. I played it like 6 months ago with a group of friends. We had a board game night, and one of our friends is really smart, and they like solved it very quickly. I only had like 2 of the 3 figured out, but they already were like, okay, here it is, bada bing, bada boom, and everyone was so lost at that point, but they figured it out so quickly. I don't know.
Most astute of you, demoiselle. I too think
Fontaine
that
is
the
Judge
traveler's
Judy.
response
I keep
was
thinking of
most
Chicago,
excellent.
too. Give 'em the old razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle.
No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the
Mhm.
audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact.
That's right. That's right.
And if that can be done, boss, then
Then what? From what you can recall, there are more than 20 versions or more of Clue. What if they made a PRISM Project version of Clue?
All right, that's quite enough, Maloose. Anyway, I like your answer.
Oh,
you
that's
passed
my
with
answer.
flying
Oh,
colors.
I passed. Okay.
Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two
Oh my gosh!
shall be my assistants.
We've been hired! Oh my gosh!
Since when did we
Oh,
become
just kidding. We're not
assistants?
excited about that. What? Since when?
Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure.
Aw,
Or
she's
your
really friendly,
companion, if
actually.
you like. I'm really not
Wow!
that fussy.
She's a very amiable person. I like her.
That's more like it.
Paimon. I think you're missing the point, Paimon.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be
That's
instrumental
good. We'll
in
need that
uncovering
skill.
the truth. You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense,
I hope
our
we
goals
get
are
to
aligned.
assist with the disappearances investigation. I think that'd be really fascinating.
Hmm.
Yeah, she doesn't mind
You
sharing
have a
her
point.
investigation knowledge with us. That's so
You're
nice.
quite the talker, aren't you, mister?
Paimon. Let him talk.
And what about you over there? What
She's
do you
she's
think?
getting really
You
into
seem
the
like you've
role.
got something on your mind.
How can you tell, Paimon?
I
He's
have
wearing
nothing to add.
sunglasses. His eyebrows. Maybe that's a tell. I don't know.
Oh, alrighty then.
Cause you know how like investigators or like in Sherlock Holmes, they could like tell by like body behavior or like body language what somebody is thinking or if they're lying. What weapons would Prism Clue have? I like the 7 hours.
We'll be
up to
making
that.
some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Lenny's tricks. Thanks.
You're welcome. She seems really nice. Glad we have her as a companion. Okay, let's go investigate some more. Gotta go in the opera house, I think. Go. Linny and Lynette! Okay, wait, Molly. Let's go talk to Molly, member of the guards.
Lenny's still talking to the guards. It seems he'll have
Some
a
of the
lot
weapons in
explaining to
Prism
do.
Clue would be tech issues, bad mic, and bad internet. Oh my goodness. Linny's still talking to the guards. It seems he'll have a lot of explaining to do.
I think someone will be assigned to monitor us later, but that's alright.
Okay. Interesting. Oh my
Lenny's
gosh.
still
that was an
talking to the
accident?
guard. I think someone will be
I pressed the wrong button. Huh. But it says... Oh, we already checked. I see. Wait, this way. Oh, they're being questioned probably. Oh my gosh, perception. This way. They're already being questioned. I love this auditorium. we should go to the scene of the crime. Oh, or we can talk to Mr. Ezeldor. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at these names. Ezeldor. Wait. Wow. Anyway, okay, Ezeldor.
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, it just so happens that I'm interested too.
Oh, are you a fellow detective?
If you find any new and interesting leads, be sure to share them with me, all right?
How do I know I can trust you, Mr. I keep wanting to say Eslador. Dumbledore, Mr. Dumbledore. How do I know I can trust you, Mr. Ezeldor?
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
Doofenshmirtz. We don't have too many thoughts yet.
Then why don't I
no
tell you
thoughts
my
yet.
hypothesis first? The way I see it. And I'll start it with that loud thud.
Oh.
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly
I
loud.
think he's also a
but
junior
I
detective.
suspect that most people heard it.
I
It's
heard
just
it.
that everyone was awaiting the results of Lenny's trick with bated breath. So no one paid it much mind.
Oh.
But now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue.
Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Where did he
That
come
makes
from?
sense.
Cotton Eye Joe.
So, what do you make of it?
Yeah, what does the
I'm
thud
of the
mean?
opinion that it may have been the sound of Lenny's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps.
Okay.
Jumping atop the water tank or something like that.
What if she needed to escape? I don't know. How much more do I think that are in the seats of the opera house? I don't know. Do you think like the cushions kind of have like a
When the
space in
pyrotechnics
between?
went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
Oh.
But wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to
Yeah,
a
the
particularly
water-
rough landing.
Then wouldn't the water tank have started to swing a bit in that case?
Oh, that's true.
Yes, physics are very important,
Suppose
Mr. Ezeldor.
I must reconsider.
Okay, it's okay. No worries.
That does remind Paimon, though. What was with that sound?
I don't know. Strange sound during the magic show. Oh my gosh! We have another piece of evidence. Okay. How exciting. Oh, that was one of our bits. So many theories. Okay, we should probably walk down the aisles. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. We should go to the scene of the crime. Wait, why is it 2 out of 3 when there's so many thingamabobs here I could investigate? Have I heard
So
the game
this is the
of the
rope
game
that broke
Crash
and caused
Bandicoot?
the
I
water to
have.
fall.
Yes, indeed.
The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks?
Do you know about that one? I don't know how you would call it. Is it like a logic question, like a logic puzzle about the 2 pieces of rope that burn at inconsistent rates, and you have to measure out like 15 minutes? Do you know about that? I can tell you all about it in a moment if you're interested. Let's see. How could it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? So either Linny didn't realize this was a safety concern, negligence, or...
Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler?
Why so serious? Yeah, the rope timer. I'll tell you all. Okay, so if I remember correctly, it goes like this. There are 2 pieces of rope, and if you were to burn it, it takes 1 hour to burn. Each rope takes 1 hour to burn, but it burns at an inconsistent rate throughout. So sometimes it'll burn really, really fast, and then it'll start burning slowly, and then it'll burn really, really fast, and then really, really slowly. So you have these 2 pieces of rope, and you have the ability to start fires. How do you measure out 15 minutes with the 2 pieces of rope and the ability to start fire? So that's the question. It's really fascinating. Okay. Why so serious? I'm just looking at where the rope snapped. I think we looked at this last time. I can't remember.
Whoa. Look! This bit is made from different materials.
Remember this since Phoenix Wright. Think outside the box. Outside the water box.
Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
Oh, like a type of flash cotton.
Huh. So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it, then that means... Wait, why might you write all this down?
Yeah, write it down. Write it
notes?
down in the case file. Special rope. The investigation was shown that the location where the rope snapped was made of flammable material. Very sus. So this was planned. This was no accident. Oh my gosh. Examine white line. The body! This is where the magic box was struck. If Cowl weren't inside the box the moment, he might have dodged the falling water tank. Oh my gosh. It's all coming together now. You're right. Whoa, I forgot. That's what you can do with that. So we already talked to Mr. Esmond. Examined magic box. The broken magic box was left on the scene after the guards completed their investigation. Looking at it now, the water tank must have struck it really hard. Yeah, I think so. It really does look like that, huh? Hello? Maurice! Hello, Maurice.
Hello there.
Oh,
What are you
Hi.
investigating?
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the magic troop members are
cordon
currently
bleu.
considered prime suspects. The investigation team is still collecting evidence. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list.
could you tell us who she is? We're Linny and Lynette's attorneys.
Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing person.
Oh my gosh, she's missing.
Her name is Halsey. She's a painter
Like the
from
singer?
Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself.
Oh, like the painter. Okay, gotcha.
Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her
What if
decide
she's
to come
being
see the magic
framed?
show.
Or maybe someone put her up to it. What if she was being coerced
Magic
into
Troop
being the
members all claim
murderer?
not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of
Was
interest
she in
with the
debt,
suspects.
perhaps? Squid Game? Oh my gosh, gosh, it's Squid Games! Oh my gosh, I
Simply
figured
put,
it out.
She wasn't related to the magic troupe at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Oh. Hello, Warren. Welcome in. Yes, this is Fontaine. I know, poor girl. Hope you find her.
Were the victims of previous
Because it's a
cases
serial
also
disappearance.
chosen at random?
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same
That's
age
so
range,
scary.
there really weren't any other connections between them.
Oh, that's so scary. Oh, God.
Okay then.
Thanks for letting us know all this.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl,
I'm scared.
please be
Oh my
sure to
gosh, what if
contact
we
us.
go missing? Oh,
It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
I agree. Oh, wow. A famous painter. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's keep going. My goodness. Oh my gosh. Yeah, his name's Maurice. And Quentin and Vaughn. Oh, did I talk to the right person?
The investigation team has some new findings.
Tell me.
Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after
I
all.
knew it! It was rigged. It's a rigged random number selector.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made
Like,
his
imagine
move
it
then?
picked, like, Nervalette or something. It'd be crazy.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation.
Oh my
What
gosh,
were
I
you
wish we
saying
had,
about
like,
the number
cool, like,
selector?
lawyer
There's
seats.
something wrong with it?
Wow, Paimon's really good at this.
You're trying to help them?
Yeah.
That'll be a
Is there
tall
problem?
order.
Oh,
Lenny used the machine to pick a random
may not
member
be
of the
tall, but
audience
I'm
during
ready
his
to order.
performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared.
I don't know if she's... I don't know if I would consider that lucky.
Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
I think that whoever caused this hullabaloo, who murdered Cowell, is also the one behind the serial disappearances case. I know that's kind of obvious, but I wanted to put that out there. And hello, Ironclaw, welcome in! You didn't miss much. We just did some investigation and we'll go over the case notes later, I guess. Thanks for your time streaming. Thank you all for taking the time to hang out with me. I really appreciate that. I'm always very grateful of the time we all spend together.
Turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that
Dun,
same
dun,
number
dun.
every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial
Man,
or
she
some
must have been
performance.
really looking forward to this, and then she goes missing. Isn't that so sad? Did you see my logic? I'm just guessing before we can get all of our... I'm just speculating until we can get all the evidence.
In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
Well, I mean, isn't that how these magic shows work? Isn't that how it is? Nothing better than a Rita stream when trying to put together a plastic model. Oh, what model? I want to know. I'm curious. I'm so curious. Pouchable, I want to keep it cool. I hope you have coffee and tissues handy. This is long and emotional. No! Oh my gosh, Santiago, I'm not prepared. I don't have tissues. I stopped having sniffles, so I didn't need tissues anymore. Hello, Phosphosiderite. Welcome in.
That much checks out. Linny reserved our seats for us too.
Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Don't you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny?
Thanks. Sorry to bother you. I don't know. I still think he's innocent.
Even though it's bad for Linny's case?
Yeah,
I
write
might
it down.
better write it
It's
down.
part of the truth. Cannot deny the truth. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're done.
Everything of
Okay,
note
let's
here at the
quest.
performance venue.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know Xiao was a detective now.
My mom wonders how Linny's discussion with the guards is going.
Genshin Ace Attorney crossover. That's what
Let's see,
That's
shall
what's
we?
happening. Exactly.
Ooh, things are getting interesting, huh?
Paimon,
We're
you're a
about
little
to
too
see how
excited about
magic is made.
Okay, magic tricks.
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Don't you even think the music is like Ace Attorney? I guess so. Perhaps.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose out of my hat as a gift for you.
Oh
if
my
I could.
gosh, so charming.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just
Molly's
doing my
like,
job.
no thank you. She's trying to keep her professionalism. It would be unprofessional of her to
You've
accept
arrived.
gifts while on the clock.
Who's this?
Da, da, da. Who's this? Da, da, da,
Me?
Oh.
I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian,
Guardian Angel.
If
Wow.
you've got a problem, I've got the firepower.
If you got a problem, you talk to these two guys. They got an answer for you. And hello, Uncle. Welcome in. I love her dress, though. It's so
I
pretty.
got a little carried away there.
Like, I could
Call me
totally see
Nadia.
her doing like a
I'm
solo
a partner of
stage
theirs,
or
and we'll be
something.
helping investigate this whole
I think if I ever
situation.
do another 3D concert, I'd love to have an outfit like that. Where it's like frilly and bows and like a dress. I think that'd be nice. And a hat. Oh my gosh. Kind of like, Do Not Touch, Misamo. I'd love to perform that song. I love it. I love Misamo. I love Twice, so I don't know. But something like that would be cool. Like, I'd love to do like a concept concert where it's like, I'm trying to paint the image for you all, for the genre. So that, but also like a little bit of Chungha. Like Chungha is the song that I'm looking for, Stay Tonight. But like the very like super cool, like, I don't know, very mature, feminine energy. I love it. I think that'd be cool.
And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
That would be cool. Kind of like I think Chungha had like a pink suit in her video. So cool. I think it'd be awesome.
Fine by me. Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
Oh, so nice.
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic.
Oh my gosh,
on
she wants to
such
know.
large scale.
The lights would look amazing on you. Maybe I'll ask somebody to help me with like lights and stuff.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Oh my gosh, the secrets, the secrets. Oh, I'm kind of sad. It'll ruin the magic, but it's okay.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo
It's a tunnel.
trick.
It's a tunnel. Yeah, right. You like that song too? Maybe I'll cover it. I don't know. You can watch me.
But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here?
I don't know. Oh my gosh, I don't know. What's strange? There's no door handle. Unless it's like a touch to open.
I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods
See,
used
I'd be
to
the
perform
worst
it more
attorney because I
easily.
have the worst memory ever. I genuinely don't think I could do that.
Huh. Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
In the secret tunnel! Secret tunnel.
Ah,
Secret
good
tunnel.
eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
The back of the door isn't the same. I did not discover that. I just read the the thingamabob.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Let me look at it.
Very good indeed.
It's
I
different.
thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row.
Huh?
The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now
my
gone, replaced by a
gosh.
smooth wooden board.
What does that mean?
So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
Inside of this box is another box.
Exactly. All right, let's go.
Secret
I'll tell you how it works as we
compartment.
head down.
Secret tunnel. Through the mountains. Secret tunnel. Hello, Brian.
So
Welcome
there was
in.
a passageway under the magic
There's
box.
a train. There was a minecart. And hello, Usa. Welcome in. This passage linked the two boxes together.
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place.
Oh, and the lady would be in this inside box, so it wouldn't have mattered because she wouldn't know that she's being transported. Wow, that's a really smooth elevator. Smooth elevator. Dun, 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 dun,
The 2
dun.
magic boxes are positioned right
What do you mean,
above
Paimon?
the 2
What are you wearing? She's
entrances
wearing
of
a
the tunnel.
disguise. Wow.
See this flatbed trolley?
That moved the boxes.
The box with the lucky audience member in it would
Maybe
be
that's what the
shuttled over
thud
to the other
was.
side using the trolley.
That's Paimon. I know, it's a little tough to tell, right? Her
This
disguise is
trolley
so
can
good.
raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
That's kind of crazy. Wow. Fondane really is like a city of engineers, huh?
See. So that's the
Wow,
purpose
who was
of
the engineer
box
they had
inside
sign an
another
NDA
box.
for this?
Precisely. The inner
Everyone's
box would
outfits are so
descend after the
cool.
audience member was put inside
You know who
and be
she
moved along
reminds
the
me
trolley.
of?
All while the outer box would remain on
I'll
stage
tell you what, what's her
as if
name?
nothing had ever changed.
From the Powerpuff Girls, she was like the mean girl. She was like the mean rich girl. Powerpuff Girls. She had, yeah, she was, yeah, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what is her name? Princess Morbucks. Because her outfit's yellow and she has like curly hair. Now that I look at her, she looks very different. But I don't know why she just reminded me. Because I was thinking like Lenny is Blossom and then Lynette. Well, I guess I don't know. It really depends if you think she's wearing green or blue. But I think she's definitely more like Buttercup. And then Paimon could be Bubbles. Or maybe if I changed her color to blue, Traveler could be Bubbles. Anyway, I'm getting derailed. See, I'd be such a terrible attorney. Oh my gosh. There we go. The inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley. All the while, the outer box would remain on stage as if nothing ever happened. Crazy engineering.
So that's how you did it!
Once the box was lowered, the
Did I
trolley
see
would store
Powerpuff
some
Girls?
energy
See,
through
I never
this
watched it, but I
device
saw
here,
the designs.
with which it would complete the rest of the steps.
Whoa.
The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
Femine could be Bubbles. Yeah, wait, stop. I love that. Somebody needs to draw fan art of Linny, Lynette, and Femine as the Powerpuff Girls.
Right. You were talking
I'll
that
do it. I'll
whole
draw.
time.
I'm not very good at
And you
drawing,
only
but
came out
I'll
for a
draw out my
moment near
idea.
the end.
With what time? Is this the real question? Maybe I'll doodle before I go to bed.
Ah, yes. A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect.
Whoa.
My assistant and I had already scripted our
okay.
conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
Okay, so he's already okay.
And what about Lynette? Where was she?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Mezzanine space.
Oh, interesting.
I know what a mezzanine is, but have I tried the swimming yet? Yes, I have. It was a little confusing at first, if truth be told, but I think it was really fun. I think I'm having trouble with like the combat in the water, but I've kind of just been swimming around.
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
Are you all getting an echo from my speaker? I'm playing my audio through the speaker. I didn't want to wear headphones today.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who.
I don't know. They do look. They're certainly not identical twins. Okay, awesome. No echo. Sounds good.
And that's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
Wait, that's kind of funny. It reminds me of when I was younger. When I was younger, I looked very similar to one of my older siblings. And then, of course, as we got older, like, we started looking a lot more different. But we were only, like, a year or so apart. And so, like, I remember, like, going to school, and we would play, or she would have me play along with her little tricks, where we would wear the same outfit or similar outfits to school, and then we would play, like, magic tricks. Oh my gosh, and people always really enjoyed them. They always thought that it was funny. But it reminds me of that. So I guess it doesn't matter that they're, they don't look completely identical, but yeah.
So that's how it all worked. Wow. Every detail you
If you're
revealed
twins,
was
can
more
you remove
amazing
your
than
hat?
the
Maybe he
last.
wears like a cat ear headband. How does she hide her tail? I can tell a lot of thought was put into this. It wasn't really pulling pranks, it was more like magic tricks is what we would do. We would kind of like pizzazz, Give them the old razzle-dazzle.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending.
What? I have to go back and watch that cutscene.
And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. The operative word here being would.
Would. Uh-huh. Makeup can transform everything, especially twins. That's true. I feel like it wouldn't take much makeup to make them look identical. But also their face markings. I wonder how easily you can remove or add them.
But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member.
Someone in the
She,
tunnel!
on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
Someone swapped them in the tunnel.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off.
Wow.
And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime.
This is crazy.
Could we have a look around? I think we can come up with some more leads.
Okay.
This is the scene of the crime, so Linny and Lynette are not permitted to stay here. I'll escort them back up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because they might tamper with evidence. Did Lynette inherit the cat ears and tail from one of their parents? Maybe. Maybe.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now. I won't
let her do her
disappear into
job.
thin air, you know.
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
We'll do our best. The magic trick. Okay, so we know how it works. On-stage magic box structure. Oh my gosh, there's so many evidences. Oh goodness. Okay. We can do it. I believe. I believe. I believe. Examine control board. Oh my gosh. This should be the control device for the trolley. It seems to be able to operate automatically. Oh my gosh, so much evidences. A ladder is required in order to return to the magic box above. Maybe Rita did it? Go ahead, interrogate me. I'll show you all that I am innocent. Go ahead, interrogate me. Ask your questions. Ask away. Do your worst. I can prove my innocence.
What's this?
Looks like a hook.
A hook?
tied
Oh my
to
gosh.
The end of a rope. Huh? There's all
It was
kinds
from
of
the
odds
culprit.
and ends here.
Do you admit you did it? I did not do it. Period. Then he didn't mention this earlier.
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick. But why
Yeah,
would it
that's
have
a
been left
safety
here?
hazard. That's enough for you? What do you think? What's your verdict? Am I guilty or innocent?
Whatever it is, let's make a note of it first.
Good idea. Robbed hook rope. Huh. Very interesting.
The floor is wet. Please be
dangerous.
careful not to slip.
That's really not good.
Speaking of which, why would there be water here?
Maybe they just have really bad, like, safety practices here. Maybe it was for a trick?
Paimon knows.
I don't know.
It's one of those tricks where you pour water into a jug and then flip the jug over only for the water to disappear.
Maybe Paimon. She's onto something.
And here's a broken vase. Huh.
Oh,
Did the trolley knock it down while moving?
maybe.
That can't be.
Oh,
Trolley
true,
moves along tracks from start to
Navia,
finish.
you're so right.
It couldn't have hit the vase at this distance.
Unless it was derailed or somebody was in the tunnel. Hello, Kay, welcome in.
Let's note this down too and think about it later.
I agree. Okay. Let's keep going. Investigate clothing.
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was
No!
wearing, right?
She vanished into thin air. Oh my gosh.
Her clothes are here, but she's nowhere
How's
to
the
be
story
found.
treating you so far? Great. Thanks for stopping by, Joshua. How's it going? Then he didn't mention the guest having a wardrobe change. Oh my gosh.
Right. And do you really need to do that if you're kidnapping them?
Paimon, your glasses. Did they always have that spiral on them?
Ugh, this is so confusing. Paimon doesn't want to be a detective anymore.
It's okay, Paimon. We can do it together. Just take a break. You're gonna need some snacks, maybe. That's so scary. Whoa. This almost sounds like the train of thought was derailed. So relatable. Okay, here we go. Examine tracks. High precision is required to complete this magic show, and tracks are perfect for making the trolley stay on its designated course. Correct, very important. More clues. All kinds of props and costumes are haphazardly stuffed inside. Paimon's brain overheated. I think that's what it was. Look at their costumes. Can I sit here? I'm examining them. Okay. Oh my gosh, wow. I'd love to wear a dress like that. Examine trolley. She has the glasses since the beginning of the investigation. But, sorry, I still have a little bit of, I guess, sniffles from my cold. Not too bad, though. But they turned all, like, swirly, her eyes. The trolley is crucial for transporting the magic box to the other side. The culprit must have used this to execute their plan. Dun, dun, dun. A vent! Oh my gosh! They vented! Oh my goodness.
What is this place?
Looks like a vent.
It seems someone could fit through here.
I agree. I think someone could definitely fit through there. Very sus. I agree.
Could this have been the suspect's escape route?
Alone, perhaps. But if they had to pull another person with them,
I don't know. I
space
feel
would
like
be too narrow.
I don't know. It's a pretty big vent.
But there are no other ways in or out of here.
Other than those that go through the magic boxes. And Linny and Lynette were the 2 magic boxes.
Oh, you're right. Let Paimon write that down.
Write it down. Write it down. Tunnel vent. One person passage barely, but leaving along with the missing lady seems interesting. My Ace Attorney skills are gonna be put to the test. Oh my gosh, what Ace Attorney
Since
skills?
we're just about done investigating down here.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Let's head back up.
Oh my gosh, riding back up. This is crazy. Go. Return. I know where does it go?
We've
I want to
ascertained the
investigate.
state of the crime scene.
That's it? That's all we get?
Let's find a place to sort out our findings once Malouse returns. It seems to me that there are several things that don't add up.
Right. Too bad I'm terrible at math.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle.
Demoiselle.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the vent leads to the Opera House's basement.
Then how does that make the odds low?
The guards have checked the area carefully. No one left through the basement during the performance or after the incident, and no one was found hiding there.
Now I'm gonna eat my brain snack.
So the tunnels become like a secret chamber then. You know, like the kind you usually see in novels.
It would seem so.
The plot thickens. Halsey's disappearance and Cowell's death,
inexplicable,
are both quite inexplicable. I wonder if Irina was so confident in her accusation. All the current evidence points toward Linny and Lynette.
Hey!
In other words, the charges are very likely to be upheld unless we make some considerable progress.
Okay.
Charges and then trial. So if the charges are upheld, they'll announce a sentence?
Oh no.
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the Oratrice will hear statements from both sides.
The Oratrice will too?
That's right. This is how indemnitium is produced.
Indemnitium.
The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness testimonies, and even the audience's emotions will all be projected on the Oratrice.
I know, this is rough.
To put it simply, it's as if the Oratrice has its own will, and is a judge in its own right.
I don't like how I feel about that.
This also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice. And not that this has ever happened anyway.
Fascinating. I don't know, it's giving Psychopaths, because you know how they had that, like, the Sybil system, right? Sybil system.
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This, too, will be used by the Oratrice
Watch us
as
get
a
an
reference.
updated autopsy report in the middle of the trial.
Then, finally, the Oratrice will be consulted by officials. The result it returns is the will of justice itself.
called the shots.
Oh, yeah, how fascinating.
In practice, there is very little difference. Both have always come to the same judgment, which is why people have great faith in the Chief
I'm
Justice.
calling it right now. They're gonna have a difference. There's gonna be a difference in judgment this time around.
Yes,
That's gonna be
the
the
guards
drama.
also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place before the trial.
So I guess we're gonna have a sleepover.
Huh? Why?
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That makes us persons related to the case.
Oh.
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties.
Colluding with outside
Or that we might
parties.
find outside help to disrupt the case. And even if that
Like
were
if we
not
phoned
so,
a friend to help
it
us
could
with, like,
prove problematic
law?
if we happen to spread key information about the case ahead of time.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
Silver. Oh my gosh.
Whoa, whoa! There's no need for that. Paimon thinks they have a
That's it. Are
point.
they providing food?
That said,
Paimon asking the real questions here.
Of course. I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering to all tastes is not in the cards, nor is any guarantee of balanced nutrition.
No, but 3 square meals is so important. Now's not the time to be picky, Paimon.
In that case, let's just sort
Yeah,
out
phone
our
a friend
findings
like
together
who
here.
wants to be a millionaire.
Kitty,
Exactly.
I was hoping to take you to try some of Fontaine's famous desserts,
No, we
too.
can go another time.
I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweets?
True. Oh my gosh, I like how she thinks.
Huh. Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all.
Paimon. I love how Paimon.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Paimon will still do her best, even if there are no snacks.
Oh, I have snacks. Snack break. This is a court. A food court.
What do you mean, no snacks?
Nom.
Of course we'll have snacks. If we cannot buy some, then we'll simply make some.
With what ingredients? We're at an opera house.
Huh?
We're gonna ask the
Here?
concession stand.
But how?
Order in the court. I'll have a 10-piece chicken McNugget meal, please. Oh no, I shouldn't have said that because now I want a 10-piece chicken McNugget meal. And I probably shouldn't.
Understood, demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Okay.
Wait, you're carrying a portable stove with you?
What?
Yes, I must be
Oh.
prepared to meet the demoiselle's big
Why
needs
did I
whenever the
think of
fancy
Tears of
strikes
the
her.
Kingdom? The portable cooking pot? Oh my gosh.
I have eggs,
I
sugar,
didn't
and
do it.
almonds
I'm
at the ready.
innocent. I promise. Knife. Egg, sugar, and almonds. Yummy.
Good work, you two. Then I'll get to it. Please sit tight for a moment. You'll get to taste my awesome snacks
Pulls
soon
it out of
enough.
his pocket. I feel like Navi is just one of those people who has like everything in her purse.
These three are quite the interesting group.
Must be the Spina di Rosula thing. Wow. What? You can make those with just
I heard that
wow!
it smelled good while it was still in the oven. Oh, it's even better
Suspension
now.
of disbelief
Paimon
does
can't
not
stop
exist.
drooling.
Wow! I can't believe she made that. The tea, I can imagine, would be really easy to make. Just don't ask where it came from and enjoy how it tastes. That's true. What if they whipped out like the freezer ones, or like the refrigerated ones, and then just popped them in the oven? Wow, yeah, they are big,
From the
huh?
way you had these two guys
I've never
carrying all
seen
that
these
stuff
macarons.
around,
I've never
Paimon
seen them
thought
that
you'd
big.
have them do more during the baking process.
Wow.
But you
They're
ended up
pre-made.
doing
She
the
ordered
entire
them. She
thing by
DoorDashed
yourself.
them.
Beating the egg whites, grinding almonds, everything.
Hey, they said we couldn't leave. They never said we couldn't have someone visit us. We had visitors.
I was applauding.
I was applauding.
And I was giving encouraging smiles.
Aw, they're so helpful. That's not quite what Paimon meant, but okay.
Paimon was just thinking. Aren't you worried about getting your fancy dress dirty beating egg
True,
whites
maybe
and
she had an
baking like
apron.
this?
Are they magic too? Maybe.
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies
True.
can only read
You tell it
books,
like it
sip
is,
tea,
Navia.
ride horses, and play the piano. I just really enjoy making snacks.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate beating egg weights, by the way. It's a real
True.
arm
Yeah,
workout. You also need to beat them to just the right consistency,
Wow.
or your macarons will
She's
crack.
so knowledgeable about baking.
Anyway, give these a try, fresh out of the oven. There's 3 for each of us.
Yippee!
Only 3?
Look at the faces.
Well, eating too many sweet treats might send all that sugar to your
True.
head. You wouldn't be able to think clearly about the case on a sugar rush, would you?
Sugar rush.
Tea is ready to be served as well. This is Demoiselle's favorite. Strong black tea with a floral fragrance that clears the mind and lifts the spirit.
Thank you.
No need for concern. I'm merely doing as I should.
Oh, wait, I didn't choose the second one. Oh, well. 3 is a lot in this economy.
All right then. Down to
Let's
business.
get down to business.
Paimon mentioned previously, the tunnel seems to be something of a secret chamber.
tunnel. Are they warming up their hands in the oven? That's so nice. They're getting cozy.
However, we can assume that Linny and Lynette were not alone within it. Some criminal also occupied its sealed confines. The magician twins could have committed the crimes, of course, but they lack any logical motive.
Yeah.
Exactly! Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
So apart from the twins, we're left with 2 other people, the missing girl and the deceased. What if the missing girl was the one behind all of the missing disappearances? Behind the serial disappearances! Maybe she's the one. Maybe she's Jack the Ripper.
The flower vase and the thud we heard during the performance could indicate some altercation between Halsey and the criminal in the tunnel, resulting in the shattering of the vase, the discarding of her clothes, and her abduction. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the real trouble is...
There's no evidence that this third person even exists.
True. None of the clues we found thus far support the existence
What if
of
the
this
missing
third
girl
person.
is the person?
But the only people left to consider are both technically victims, whether it's the missing girl, Halsey, or poor Cowl.
Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowl before making her escape?
Oh. Hello, Akuma, welcome in. But she had no way of knowing how the magic trick worked.
That's right. And even if she
how
had
do we know
tampered
that?
with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off.
What if she did? What if, I don't know,
Or does she have any motive? The guard said that she has never had any dealings with the Magic Troop's members.
Okay.
Were we not thorough enough in our search?
Scared. What if we can't do it?
From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case.
Yeah.
Your macarons are amazing though, Navia. They smell great! They're nice and crisp and super sweet.
Super sweet.
They are
super
my
sweet.
specialty after all. And I see
Paimon!
you already
It was
had
3
5
per
of them.
person, wasn't it?
What? 5? Oh, that can't be right. Paimon only counted 3, honest.
Huh? Uh-oh.
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might actually be a good thing.
No, you took Melus's one.
No. Being greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count.
Somebody snatched them! Well, we weren't looking! No, I believe
Paimon
Paimon.
knows that if she ate
She
too
would
many,
know.
then others wouldn't have enough.
It's fine. If you ate them, you ate them.
Wait.
No, I believe you, Paimon. No! The thief snatched them.
You.
Someone has invisibility
ate
powers.
those 2 extra macarons, then may they turn into stone in her stomach.
All right, we get it. Well, I suppose one of us might have gotten too engrossed in our chat and eaten them by
What
mistake.
about you,
No
Navia?
big
Where
deal.
were you during the scene of the crime?
Malus, set up the stove again if you would.
No, she seems too nice.
Huh? What?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Oh, there's really no need to do that.
Exactly. We don't want to trouble you.
As you wish, demoiselle.
Demoiselle.
And I have the egg, sugar, and almonds.
Oh, dutiful as always, Silver. And thank you, Shiny, for the hour check for water and snack.
Well, this
Maybe I'll
really
get
is
myself
your
some
hobby,
macarons.
huh?
Okay, I'm kind of suspicious about that. I don't know, I believe...
Well, that's it for snack time. I'm going to have another look
can't
around
just
the area.
Accidentally... Well, that's a lie. I'm sure I've done that before.
I don't know what we're looking for yet.
But those are huge
But we've
macarons.
still
You
got
you
some
can't, like,
time.
mistake accidents.
As attorneys, I suggest the two of you think the case over again.
Oh my gosh.
It would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied
That's
on
gonna
stage
be me.
during
That's
the
gonna be me,
trial.
because that's what happens to me in Ace Attorney.
Alright, thanks for your help and for the snacks.
Yeah, thank you.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Maloose,
Silver,
it's time to go.
Maloose? We're on
I'll
our
be
way.
back if I find anything new.
Okay. Probability of third person being involved. Neither Cowell nor Halsey had a motive, but after having talked to Navia, the likelihood of a third person being involved seems very low too.
Alright,
Wait,
it's
what?
time to put our heads together. We've got to get our defense ready.
It's already
for the
tomorrow?
trial.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's probably gonna be a long and difficult case.
Yeah, we need to prepare.
There's no
We're-
point worrying
we
about
should
that
sit
now.
down.
We just need to prepare.
Let's sit down and look over
Here,
our notes.
take Paimon's notes. They should help you review the situation.
I'm looking. Let's see, maybe under... There we go, read.
Why would it be him?
How strange. Oh my gosh, Paimon
Why
notes!
would it be him?
Okay.
Strange.
He was well trusted by all his colleagues. His job was setting up and inspecting the props as well as listening to the show and keeping the crowd engaged.
Gosh, no wonder the cereal disappeared.
Sorry, Paimon. I can't read at the same time as I'm listening to someone. I have to like read at the same time. Oh my gosh. Missing person. She's a famous painter and came to watch a magic show in order to take a break from her own creative work. Okay.
Gosh,
Okay.
we all heard that noise, didn't
An audible
we?
thump. Yes.
The performance would not have been visible from where the doors were guarded. If Paimon were on duty, she would have...
No one left the opera house during the magic show, and after the incident happened, only those who had the kept by the guards could leave. Okay. Okay.
Well, there was no chance.
The magic box at the center of the audience has 2 layers, and beneath it is an entrance to an underground tunnel. This was how the lucky audience members would have been transported without the audience noticing.
And that's why only the two of them could...
The magic box on stage is an additional layer to its rear in which Lynette, in Linny's clothes, remained hidden. She would appear at the end of the magic trick and lead people to believe that Linny had been able to instantly move to the box on the other side. In its rear. So she would appear... Because remember... Oh my gosh, now I have to go back and watch the cutscene again. Because remember, like, during the countdown, Linny would reappear. And then in the last 5 seconds, and then go back. And then I guess at that point, they lifted the box up. But when did the strange sound happen exactly? During the switching performance, but when? I'm curious. I'm so curious. Okay.
There was no third person.
Uh-oh, we're missing. We're missing one. Or maybe that comes up during the investigation. Maybe we'll get an updated autopsy report. Who
Digging
knows?
a tunnel just for a magic trick?
Okay,
Whew.
yeah,
That must have been a lot of work.
Okay.
That size wouldn't have been a problem for Paimon.
Huh. Tunnel vent looks like it could allow one person passage, but barely. Okay.
Whoever the murderer was,
Oh my
they
God.
must have made preparations well beforehand.
This is crazy. Yeah, Paimon makes great notes. I agree.
This rope was obviously tampered with.
Okay. Flammable
People needed
material,
to
random
register
number
and
selector,
reserve a seat
generates
for the
the
show.
same
This is
number.
probably a prop too. Oh, looks like it could hook onto a lot of things.
Okay.
Like the traveler's fishing rod.
Thank you for the insight, Paimon. She's so excited.
This flower vase is probably a prop for the show.
There are many pieces. Sorry, I can't read at the same time when she's talking. Many pieces of broken flower vase on one side of the tunnel. All the water within has been spilled. Okay, judging from the distance, it seemed unlikely it was knocked over by the trolley meant to transport the magic box.
Paimon doesn't get this.
The clothes belonging to Holly that were found in the tunnel. The reason for this remains unknown. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we just gotta go into the case. I mean, there's not really much I can do. 8 a.m. Nice, bright and early. We'll show up a little early. We'll do 7:55. 58 then, I guess. That's where my cursor was. There was a beta version where you could use Paimon as an icon profile. That's so fun. Or profile icon. Participate in the trial. Oh my god. Oh, viewpoint. Wow. Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal. Wow. How do I get down there? I guess I can jump from the mezzanine. Whee! Let's wing it. Oh my gosh. The first thing I thought of was Artem Wing. Because he's a lawyer too. But in a different Hoyoverse game.
The whole situation is so confusing.
I do have some thoughts, but let's take things step by step. I guess you could also say we could take things one step at a time. One step at a time.
Impossible things don't just happen. We'll get to the truth one way or another.
One way or another. I'm gonna find
just
out.
relax.
I'm gonna get
Even if everyone else suspects Lenny and Lynette, at least we will be supporting them from the stands.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm nervous.
Besides, I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Navia. Well,
Ooh,
we'll be
I'm nervous. This is just like Ace Attorney. Oh my gosh.
Best of luck to you.
Okay. We can do this. I'm nervous. My leg is shaking. Look at that. One way or another. Wow.
Finally, you're
You
back.
think we have to yell across the way,
how
or
did
do
your
they have
investigation
microphones
go?
for us?
to be honest, you might be disappointed.
Paimon, don't say that to our clients.
No. We're already very grateful that you were willing
Ace
to help.
Rita, thank you. Oh my gosh.
Well, now, don't you all look disappointed. Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed.
No need to be a bad sport about
That
it.
was to be
Farina.
expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence.
I guess we do look kind of similar, huh? Except for I don't have the heterochromia.
But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so easily.
Just you wait. Just you wait.
Since both parties are present, I declare
So,
that the
like,
trial regarding the
dignified.
magic show incident is now in session.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, Mr. Court Justice,
Firstly,
we'll do our
in
best.
order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
His magic career is gonna go down the drain.
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Wow. Isn't that so sad?
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Okay.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady Farina, do you wish to refute his
Oh my
statement
gosh,
in any
no!
way?
She's gonna be like our Edgeworth. Oh my goodness.
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot.
Is it weird
and
that our
break this case
that our
wide
Edgeworth is
open.
the new Orcon? Yes, it is
Mr.
very
Linney
weird.
is clearly lying.
No. Clearly how?
There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
Where's your evidence?
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh, is that so?
Oh, I
And
like
if
how
I may ask,
I
what
like
did
that
you hear
that
while
like
you
little
were
cut.
inside
That was such a
your
transition.
box.
Okay, Danganronpa. Oh my gosh.
The roaring countdown of the crowd,
my gosh.
of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
Anticipation.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
Are there going to be like flying letters across the screen that I need to click? A thud! Mysterious.
No, nothing.
I see.
Whoa,
But
I like
when
how
the
they
count
did this!
reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Huh?
Huh? That is true. That is true. That was there.
Hang on.
Wait.
Something's not right here.
There was a thud, but we don't know when it was. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Ooh, okay, here we go. I wonder if it'll be like... Oh my gosh. I wonder how it's gonna be like. Okay. How could Linny not know about that sound? He was in the tunnels!
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
I was right by the box, and I definitely heard the thud.
Whoa, what does that mean?
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
They probably represent the Oratrice's stance on the trial.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words
really want
of the
him to be
magician
innocent.
himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye.
She's getting really into this.
Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded,
Okay.
and my
I guess somebody went to law
foundations are
school.
rock
Oh my
solid.
goodness.
Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually
Whoa,
from the House of the Heart?
whoa, what does our family have to do with this? Getting a little personal there.
The House of the Hearth?
Huh? They're Fatui? Huh?
No wonder they did something like
Hey,
this.
hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. We're poisoning the well here. How do you know
So the
them
serial
being part of the
disappearance is
Fatui
what the
has to do with
Fatui is doing. Now it all makes sense.
You don't know that?
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
An audience member. Uh-oh.
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Objection!
Indeed.
Whoa,
Then perhaps you
that
could
was
tell us
crazy.
everything that happened during that 1 minute.
I don't know. I feel like it's easy to forget.
Your first
everything that
priority
happened.
is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it.
Gosh, oh my gosh, it's up to me. Oh my gosh, it's up to me.
The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted?
She's like Sakura. You know how like she would have like
Infighting
God.
and discord, I suppose.
Oh my gosh.
This
Discord?
was almost too easy.
Discord.
Good thing I made all those preparations.
She's talking to herself.
Seems the all-nighter I pulled
voices.
last night is really paying off.
Oh. Aw, you can tell she's actually a hardworking lady. Love her stand cheering in the background. I didn't know she was a stand user. Write that down, Paimon. That's important.
Hey, Linny, why didn't you tell us this before?
Aw, I think maybe he would have been. I think maybe he thought that we wouldn't want to be friends with him if we found out that he was with the Fatui. But we actually have a friend in the Fatui as well. Is that why Child is here? He's not just on vacation. Linny and Lynette are Fatui.
Order! Order! Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points.
That we have to refute. Cross
First,
X time.
when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second,
He was
you
in
and
a
Ms. Lynette are
superposition where he was
members
both
of the House
inside
of
the box
Hearth.
and in the tunnel at the same time. Solved it. Call it Schrodinger's. I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. I really
Are
don't
these
know. I
claims
have no... I'm really bad at this. There's no doubt about a magician's ability to con others. Given how Linny has concealed his identity, this could have all been set up beforehand. Plus, Child is here in Fontaine along with other house operatives. There must be some scheme at work here. I've been a victim of such schemes before, and now... No, look, he's so
Please
sad!
answer my question, Mr. Linney.
No.
I'm sorry.
What? About what? Did you lie? Linny? Did you lie to me?
Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
What? Everything? I mean, like the Fatui thing, but what about the murder parts?
Nini, I knew it.
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
Permission to speak, Your Honor.
Granted.
Oh, wait. I didn't think you... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't think I was going to be granted. My client has withheld some key information.
In that case, what is your request?
I request a brief adjournment. There are things that must be discussed.
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
No, I believe in
The
me.
defendant deceived their own
Her
attorneys.
makeup's really pretty.
What is there left to discuss?
Can we... Whoa! I feel like we came here already wanting to hate on Nini. Can we have at least a little bit of an open mind, please?
Order! Order, I say!
I'll have a 10-piece chicken McNugget meal.
Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn.
Maybe I should get...
This trial will reconvene in 1 hour.
A brief recess.
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now?
You got a problem
You
with that?
certainly have more professionalism than I thought.
Yeah, I have a professional record to keep up.
In that case, my dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
Yeah, that's why you tell everything to your lawyer. It's very important stuff. Yeah, we're friends with the Fatui, and he's okay, I guess is what Aaron says. I put neutral friend. Why can't it just be friend? Oh my gosh, Linny, I'm disappointed in you. No. Linny, Lynette, I love you guys, but I'm disappointed.
This
That
is
I'm sad
awkward.
that they felt like they couldn't trust
I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up.
Man. Wow, she's really good at getting them the receipts then, I guess.
I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
I am a little disappointed. But we're in this together. It's okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, they're my new friends. I don't want to...
Paimon doesn't know where to start. We trusted you two.
I mean, they seem really sad about... I don't know, I feel like maybe they just didn't tell us because they thought we were gonna be afraid of them. But maybe we can overcome this.
We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys.
Oh, but they're not. Oh my gosh, my phone, my sound. It's gone. Fix it. 1 second. There we go. Sorry, it stopped for me.
Not to set the wrong tone or anything, but Paimon's really mad.
Not to set the wrong tone or anything. It's okay. I'm upset too, Paimon. I'm mostly a little
I'm
disappointed.
very sorry.
Oh,
I know
he's
you're
really
angry,
sorry.
and reasonably so, but please, let me explain.
Go ahead. I'll hear you out.
I know you've clashed with the Vatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset.
Friends. That's so sad, though.
But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Yeah.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's not bad.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face.
Yeah.
I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends.
We could. We can. We can.
That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some
Omission of
details
truth.
instead. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to.
But how can we know this isn't just another lie?
Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point.
No, don't say that. I can't be an attorney. I genuinely can't be an attorney. I'm too emotional.
You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too.
Huh?
But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal. At least, not in this case.
Yanfei's ears must be burning right now. I'm sorry. I'd be such a bad lawyer. No jail. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. Trust is hard to build back up once lost. That's true. Not in this case. So he is a criminal, but we can't prosecute him for a totally different, thing in this case.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
Oh, I forgive you.
Well, you both say that, but...
explain the other issue first. Where did you actually go while the trick was being performed?
Right. Let's hear your answer first, and no lies now.
Of course. I'll answer any question you ask.
It's cross-examination time. Here we go.
We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately?
So you sent yourself to the courtroom?
During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it.
Wait! Oh my gosh, they were in an investigation to uncover the true injustices in the justice system of Fontaine, and in the process, they're being framed. Pause! Pause! Oh my gosh! What if? Pause. What if they were getting really, really close to uncovering the secrets of the machine's core, and Farina didn't want them to find out, so Farina put this all together. What if she was the one who set them up because they were getting so close to revealing all of Fontaine's dirty little secrets that she framed them so they would go to jail? That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, I don't know what the House of Hearth is. I'm gonna have to search that up. Maybe I'll do maybe I should do a lore video. It's so funny to see you creating theories. All of my theories are so outlandish though. But it makes for good drama.
From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box lock trick
See,
with the
they were
objective of getting close to the core.
Farina was like, I'm not having this.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
Oh! And in that minute, he was investigating. That's what the vent! Because it goes down to the basement.
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box.
Oh. The audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60. Well, I will only need 15 to get the opposite box. 75 seconds to count down from 60. I guess that's to account for, like, how slow.
So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
Yeah, he does work fast. Oh my gosh, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Oh my goodness.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
And what did you find? The mysteries of Fontaine.
Well, nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice.
It was Farina. She was ready to end Linny.
Which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room.
Evented.
That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came.
The voices!
On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground.
So it wasn't him.
But the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought.
They couldn't have done this any other time? Like check the vent?
After that,
the homicide occurred
just as you saw.
God.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Yeah, because he wasn't in the room. Why do you want to understand how the Oratrice operates? Oh,
because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
Yeah. The voice said, let's do an emergency meeting. How crazy is that?
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. I swear, I didn't hide anything from you this time.
Would you be willing to swear on a bag of Mora?
It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either.
Aw, I believe you.
But like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui,
I'm your attorney.
there's
How
nothing
can
I can do to stop you.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
I believe in the facts. In the truth. The cold, hard truth. I will defend you from these charges. Why does he need to do it during the show, though? That's what I was saying. Like that's what I said earlier. I was like, why did they feel the need to do it now? Like if they did it like while they were practicing or in their own time, maybe it's because they knew everyone was going to be there, as opposed to like in other places. I don't know. I really don't know. I will defend you from these charges.
Okay, thank you.
Yay!
Thanks for giving us a
Yay!
chance.
There's their smiles back.
The current problem is that the scales are tipped pretty badly against you two.
Well, we're just gonna have to find a pretty heavy weight then, Paimon.
If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a
That
seriously
watertight.
watertight defense.
Actually, we already have the key evidence we need. Pew.
Huh?
The adjournment's almost over. Let's go back. This is the only time where they can access the backstage stuff. I guess so. Maybe even in practice they can.
Oh, Paimon thinks she gets what you mean.
Then he claims that he headed to the chamber containing the Ortree's core upon entering the tunnel at the moment when the crime taking place. Thus, he not hear them. The voice in the Ortree's core chamber. Maybe it's the Ortree's itself. We're back. Continue taking part in the trial? You got it. Oh my gosh, where are we? I'm lost. Okay. This was the antechamber. The reading room. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. My brain's gonna hurt. Nail biting trial.
Both parties have returned to their
Oh
positions.
my gosh, I love
Let us continue the trial.
cinematics of it.
When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the
This is
events.
crazy. This is insane.
That took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their
She's
attention...
gonna give them the old razzle-dazzle.
At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linny's perspective.
Oh, okay, Edgeworth. Oh! Yee! This is like in Danganronpa! Wow! Like the comic book! Based on the opposition's account of events, you can identify loopholes in their statements! Oh my gosh! Use evidence and clues obtained during the investigation. Oh my goodness! It's just like Danganronpa! Use evidence and clues obtained during the investigation to refute any erroneous assertions of fact and replace them with new inferences. Oh my goodness! Use your reputation to wow! To convince the audience and obtain more support from the people. The orators will display such shifts clearly. Oh my goodness! I can't take it anymore. Okay, when you find it, you're all incorrect content. Wow! Okay, okay. Oh my goodness! This is so fun!
As the countdown began, he entered
Oh
the
my,
tunnel.
this is so cool! Okay. Okay. As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel.
When the flatbed trolley
so
passed,
cool.
he opened the box and got into an altercation with
That's
Halsey,
the lie,
which
a lie.
caused the loud thud.
No altercation.
He did not realize that the sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound.
In Danganronpa, they have like a similar thing where they have like a. This is so crazy. Wait, let me make sure I know how to do this. Oh my
he
gosh,
used the vase
I
to knock her
tried
out
to click the question
before
mark.
making her change clothes.
Oh, I guess she has to
prevent
finish
others
her
from
story first, and then I
recognizing
fix it.
her.
That is not true. Incorrect.
At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise.
I should.
and
Someone
caught
should make an edit of
Linny
this, but in Danganronpa
red-handed.
style. Okay.
So Linny proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box.
Crazy. It's insane.
Afterward, Linny passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowell's death would be ruled an accident.
Wrong.
And there you have it.
Oh my gosh!
That's the
Yeah,
truth
Danganronpa has something
behind
similar.
what happened.
Right? They have the comic book. Yeah, comic style. Is this not similar to that?
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady
yeah, I have
Farina's description of the
objections.
events?
The key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events. What Linny experienced and what he saw.
This certainly did not happen in the bottom left. Oh, this one. Yes, that happened. It was from Linny and Halsey's fight, but Linny claimed that he heard nothing in order to cover up the truth. Ah! Ah! Okay. Oh my goodness! Oh wow! Oh my gosh! Wait, hold on. Uh-huh. We'll use Linny's statement for this. Unless... Okay, hold on. The chamber that houses the Orchard's core. Okay, we don't need that right now. Uh-huh. Oh. The existing evidence indicates that when Lenny returned to the tunnel, the crime had already taken place, and all Lenny saw was the dress. Huh. Ladder knocked it out with... Okay. Interesting. I feel... It feels kind of tough because all we have is Lenny's statement. Well, not all we have, but... Some of the things I want to refute is with his statement, but it's just a statement. You know what I mean? We can't... Not when it's the crime team. Let me just start with this.
According to Lenny, he left.
Oh, so it works like that. Okay. Oh, I'm just trying to
couldn't
adjust
have had that altercation with Halsey.
Timeline. Okay. Oh, yippee! Okay, this is great. Oh, okay. Well, in that case. Wait, what does it say? Then he entered the tunnel as the countdown began. Sure, that sounds about right. But then he went into the vent. Was Lenny really in the tunnel at that time? Okay, so we can't use that because we already used that. Huh. Yeah, so he went into the... He wasn't because he heard a voice. Boom.
Lenny went to the room that contains the Oratrice's core.
I know, I like hearing Traveler's voice in it. Wow. Oh, I like how the images change. I like that. Okay. All he saw was the dress.
Lenny did not take part in the underground altercation. He
Oh my
only
gosh.
witnessed traces of the aftermath.
Someone give her a law degree.
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has something to say!
Okay, oh, Ace Detective Paimon and Ace Attorney Rita.
When the countdown started, Lenny did indeed.
Yeah,
go
we could have
into
had
the tunnel.
Traveler voice this instead of Paimon, you know?
But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera
You tell
House
him.
basement.
You tell him.
Which is where the underground core of the Oratrice is stored. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room.
Empty room.
Since he felt something was amiss,
Why is she
he
talking
returned
like
immediately.
those YouTube shorts where it's like, you know, I have here with me today the Among Us potion. And if you drink the Among Us potion at 3 a.m.
The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again. And in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of
Crow
time.
says, are you a French landmark by chance? Because I fell for you already. Oh my goodness.
Finally, he reached the surface. And that was when the accident happened from his point of view. Therefore, he's
innocent.
Yippee!
Now how the tables have turned. Successful refutation. Oh my gosh, maybe I'm good at this. Bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom.
Paimon
Good
did
job.
it! Paimon actually managed
Fantastic
to say all
job,
that! Wasn't it awesome?
You were so cool, Paimon.
In other words, you
In other
believe that he knew
words,
nothing of the incident?
Yes.
That's right!
Firmly. I know, that's what I was saying. Remember what I said earlier about how it was just his statement? And we don't have, like, physical evidence? Because he could be lying, is the thing. But anyway, who am I to question? I don't have a law degree. What can I say? I'm not the writer. Moreover, I believe my opposition's reasoning is flawed.
My reasoning?
The on-stage equipment was clearly tampered with in a premeditated fashion. However, you say that Cowell bumped into Lenny by chance.
If that's the case, then if Cowell hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Lenny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Paimon still wearing those glasses during an important and serious trial? It's a very important and serious disguise. I don't know.
Oh, they have a point.
That guy in the front has a monocle and mustache. Why can't Paimon have glasses and mustache?
That's right, you tell him! And that's why they're partners of mine. They've managed to turn things around. Oh, well, your denial is very strident. I'll give you that. But
went into
what
widescreen
proof
mode.
do you have to back your claims?
Do you happen to remember how you refuted Linny's alibi initially?
Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? You're saying that he wasn't.
Ah, your claim has also become a critical clue. Oh, wait, what was the question? What is the evidence that Linny wasn't in the tunnel when the crime took place? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Irrelevant? Wait, hold on. Let me look at all of mine. It's one of these three. Huh. Okay. Which is the evidence that Linny wasn't in the tunnel when the crime took place? Oh, so all of these are relevant. It has to be one of these. The way that they give you these three, though, they put this on easy mode. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, are we getting a handicap? Normally, you wouldn't have the three highlighted. At least that's not how they do it in Tears of Themis. Which is the evidence that Linny wasn't in the tunnel when the crime took place? Huh. Maybe... I totally forgot what she said, though. I wish there was a log. Linny wasn't in the tunnel when the crime took place. Because I'm thinking, wait, hold on. I'm cooking. I'm thinking, okay. 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 Ho. Wasn't in the tunnel. He was in the vent. We're trying to prove that he wasn't in the tunnel, but that he was in the vent. Turns out during the magic show. I don't think it's this one. It can't be this one. It can't be. You know what I mean? It can't be that one. Opera House. Okay. Look, why is it still question mark? Okay, hold on. It has to be those three, though. Really? I don't think it's this one. No. Pause. Maybe it's this one. I'm reading as carefully as I can. Okay. I don't think it's this one because he technically didn't leave the opera house. He was still in the opera house. So I don't know how that would be relevant to this case. Thank you. During the switching performance, there was an audible thump that many audience members heard. That Linny wasn't in the tunnel when the crime took place? How am I supposed to prove that with these three? One of these three. Oh my goodness. Halsey is the missing person. She's a famous painter and came to watch the magic show in order to take a break from her own creative work. She isn't known to have been entangled in quarrels with any of the members in Linny's magic troupe. During the switching performance, there's an audible thump that many audience members heard. Wait, pause. During the switching Huh. Because this can't be relevant to this case. I don't know how that would do anything related to where he was. And I don't think it would be this one either, because technically he didn't leave the opera house. So we wouldn't need this. So I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know how this one would... Unless it's talking about the timing, is what I'm thinking it might be.
That's right!
Oh, I got
it! In the box or in the tunnel.
Okay,
That's
but
why
the
he
thing is...
didn't hear
But the
anything
thing is...
strange during the
Oh gosh. I just feel like so much of it is really counting on just the statement that Linny gave.
This means that when the crime happened, Linny had already entered the basement via...
I don't know. I feel like our case is so brittle. I feel like we're basing a lot of our story just off of Linny's statement, which he could be lying about. You know what I mean? And that's not to say I don't trust my client, but I trust my client and I want to give a strong defense. I don't know.
The
Is that just me?
clue you used to disprove his alibi has now become the best.
I'm confused. How did we
you like
improve
that?
our case? I forgot what she said earlier about how something about he accidentally ran into cow. I forgot already what she said. See how I'm so bad at this. I have such a bad memory.
To think you'd use such logic.
He couldn't have done this crime. He was too busy committing another crime. True. He can be tried for that at a later date with a different lawyer who can do better.
Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crime,
That's how lawyering
then
works.
who was
I don't
it?
like that. I don't think I could ever be a lawyer. Oh, here we go. The murderer was you. That's big. That's talking big. I don't think I can actually do that. Select the answers and fill out the empty gears to verify the correctness of your deduction. If you have made mistakes, you must make another selection from the remaining options. Once you've answered all the questions correctly, you complete this logic chain. How did the culprit trigger the onstage accident? The flames. The guard's investigation report indicates the fireworks released near the end of the show ignited and burned through the rope suspending the water tank above the stage. This caused the water tank to fall and kill Cowell in the box below. If Linny is no longer under suspicion, only the other members of the troupe would have been able to tamper with the props. Okay. What was the original plan for the performance? Linny gave a detailed account of how the trick was supposed to work. By using a box inside a box, the idea was for the box containing the audience member to be transported across via a tunnel underneath. And Linny himself would also use this tunnel to get to the other side. Having changed her outfit, Lynette and her assistant would take charge of onstage interactions. The young lady's clothes. The clothes belonging to Halsey, the lady who went missing, were found in the tunnel. The reason for this remains unknown. What evidence is there that the selected audience member was involved in the incident? Who was the only person who could have possibly committed the crime? The missing lady!
Could there have been a third person involved?
No.
Is that really a possibility? The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
That's true.
Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along?
Let me go back. I can't... It had to have been someone... Okay. Only the other members of the troupe would have been able to tamper with the props. If that's the case, then... Cal would have been the only one to be able to tamper with the props, unless somebody got him to do it. I feel like there's so many other pieces of evidence that we haven't been able to, use. Clothes belonging to Halsey, the lady who went missing, were found in the tunnel. The reason for this remains unknown. What do I think? I'm trying to think. I'm thinking. Who would the third...
Could there have been a third person involved? Is that really a
Farina!
possibility?
Farina. Is that crazy? Is this a crazy Rita theory? There's no way it could have...
Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member.
I don't think so. I don't think it would have been
deceased's
Cowell
name is
either,
Cowell, Lenny's
unless
assistant.
he was planning on
would
things
have
to
been
have
able to tamper with the
gone
equipment.
differently, and then he just ended up dying. No, I think it's the third person,
Could there have been a third person involved?
or maybe it was Nouvellette.
Is
I don't
that
know.
Really a possibility?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I feel like is my Rita theory really bad? Why would the Archon kill a random stage crew member? But the thing is, so I think you remember earlier I was saying that he was getting really close to like solving the mysteries of like the core or whatever. I think maybe Farina was like you're getting a little too close to the answer. Is what I'm thinking. I don't know. You do have crazy. I know. I maybe it's too. Okay, I'm thinking. Let me go over my evidence again. Oh, here. Okay. So it had to have been. It had to have been. Is there any like other like? Hold on, let me read this. Okay, the only other members of the show. So then it had to have been Cowell then. Had to have been. I'm cooking, I promise. I don't know. Okay. Okay, hold on.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Lenny's assistant.
Huh.
He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Okay.
Halsey
I
is the
promise,
missing
I'm
person
really
and an
close.
Ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along?
I don't think so.
Could there have been a third person involved?
Okay.
that
I think
The
because they
deceased's
said
name
okay,
is
look.
Cow-
It says. Hold on, where is it? I don't know. You tell us, Rita. It says. Okay, watch. Right here. This caused the water tank to fall and kill Cowell in the box below. Okay. Only the members of the troop would have been able to tamper with the props. So I think maybe Cowell set things up and he was supposed to be this was supposed to be. I think things didn't turn out in his favor. I think he set it up. And then he got a little oopsie doopsie accident and it didn't turn out in his favor. And then he ended up dying. I think that's all I can think of right now. So I thought this is correct! Oh wait, maybe I'm good at this. Oh my gosh, I just needed time to think.
Huh?
My theory about Farina doesn't sound far-fetched, honestly.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you. I think maybe at the very core of it, maybe it's Farina.
The killer was, in fact, Cowell, the deceased!
You say it. You say
Is
it.
that so?
Because the
How
only person...
interesting. Let's hear your reasoning then.
What I must do next is recreate the truth.
I know, I'm actually really
What Cowell
surprised!
did, and how
But I've
he
done
went
like other
from would-be
Hoyoverse,
perpetrator to victim.
like logic chain. Like I used to play a lot of Tears of Themis, so maybe that's why. What I must do next is because I think maybe I'm onto something, but like that's gonna be uncovered later. Recreate the truth, what Cowell did and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim. Another logic chain. How can we envisage Linny as having been able to as having been unable to interfere with the crime?
No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. So, the deceased's name is Cowell. Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time.
Well, I guess.
It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well.
Huh. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would. Who's they? They would have likely bumped into Linny as well.
The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
That's true. I'm trying to. Let me skip this one. Hold on. How could I prove that there was an altercation in the tunnel? The vase, because it was far away from.
It would have been tough for both people.
It was far away from the
thingamabob. No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. So, there must have been some fear that she would attract attention.
The perpetrators is they? Okay, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. Where did the missing
No one
Halsey
entered
go?
or left the opera house through its entrances.
Oh, so we have to. It's all the same.
sound we
Oh my
heard
God.
may have come from. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well.
What if she's in the vent? What if they just stuffed her in the vent? I'm thinking. But then why would he put himself... I'm thinking. Why would he... I'm trying to think, because he put the rope there. I'm like trying to think of what his initial idea was supposed to have been. You know what I mean? Huh. Okay. Who is the prime suspect currently? Is it not?
The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Prime suspect. Huh. Okay. This is tough. Oh. He's probably the perpetrators. Unable to interfere with the crime. How could I prove there was an altercation in the tunnel? Probably sound.
The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
Yeah. I'm gonna do well. Oh, okay. Where did the missing Halsey go?
No one entered or left the opera house. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would
This is tough.
The sound we heard may have come. Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which
I know. I
gave
feel
our
like Sherlock
criminal
Holmes.
ample time. The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant.
Right, because that's how he said it.
The deceased's name is Cowell. The
Prime
deceased's
suspect
name
is Cowell.
Linny's assistant.
That makes sense.
He
Because
would've-
that's how we started this whole logic chain. How could we envisage Linny as having been able to? I mean, I guess his
Linny
statement.
was not in the tunnel at that moment.
But I really don't want to use that statement as like, Gosh. How? I mean, I guess that's all we have. Huh. I'm gonna assume the vent. Right? Because it can't be...
It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into... No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances.
No.
Where
Or it's
would the
this
criminal
one.
have wanted to
I'm
take
going into
Halsey?
full thinking mode. No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances, so where would the criminal have wanted to take? She's inside. Oh wait, I didn't realize. Oh, I had 3. Oh, I didn't realize selecting the last clue would finish it. Oh my gosh, I was gonna go over everything. Oh, I was right. Oh, I should have clicked the tunnel vent. Okay, it's okay. Oh, the dress? Huh? It's the
Halsey's
dress?
clothing was in the tunnel.
Oh, it was in. Oh. Okay. There we go. Oh, wait. I can move the stuff. Wait, what? Huh? Wait. Wait, what? The other three, wait. The other three were right. One must have understood the method. Yeah, uh-oh. What happens now? Can I go back and fix it? The criminal must have understood the methods behind Linny's magic trick and must have been in a position to easily modify the equipment. Leaving aside how he died, Cowell had all the means to commit the crime at his disposal. The strange noise could have likely been the sound of Howell and Halsey struggling. I got that! Yeah, I got that. Linny was not in the tunnel for 1 minute. This would have given time for Cowell to bring Halsey out of the magic box in the audience stands. But according to the guard's testimony, no one entered or left the opera house, so even if he had taken her, there'd be no means of exiting. Exiting from the box would have been in full view of the audience, pretty much guaranteeing that they would have been discovered. Yeah, what are the question marks? Is it an updated autopsy?
What's wrong, Traveler?
I need more evidence.
Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
Where in the world? Why didn't they let us collect this evidence? Unless we missed it. Where in the world did Halsey go?
I see how it is.
Hey.
So this was all just a
Trial is not
And
good.
here I thought you had something to show for it. But it seems you're still far from the truth.
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a different track? Just like the trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different
Yeah, I got
from the
3 the
magician's
first time.
initial
That's
design.
pretty good.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared.
Or I genuinely think this is how it's written. I think this is how it's written. I think you're meant to like have to go back. Because I think maybe it's that question mark thing.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely.
I keep mixing up tunnel and event too in my head.
And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear. You know, like you did from that water tank, Lynette.
Magic escaping. Wait. That's why she changed her clothes. Maybe she used, because is it, oh my gosh, wait, hold on. Did they actually escape through the water tank? Escaping through the water tank. Wait, could it have been the water?
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents. But do you not see that the crowd is growing impatient? There is no greater sin in this opera house than an awkward delay in the performance.
You're gonna have to deal with the awkward delay because it takes me a long time to think, Miss Farina. The vase was a cover-up because there was water!
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the
She
trial.
used the water in the vase. Objection! She used the water in the vase. She took her clothes off, had a swimsuit underneath, and she dove into the vase, and that's why it broke. And she used the water to escape. How come we envisage Linny? Okay, yeah, huh? That is correct. See? I got it right. The sound we heard made Okay.
The
Wow.
deceased Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Wow.
The vase was not
Water
broken
vase.
by chance. It
The
was
water!
used to cover
Oh!
important
No, the
evidence.
water wasn't in the vase. The water was from the water tank. And they made us think that the water was from the vase. Bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom. How you like that? In the words of the great artists Blackpink. How you like that? Oh, see, they didn't even give me the chance to be correct.
If Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped.
Wow. It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped.
Lynette
I don't know how magic. So we're gonna have to see what
gradually
they
and
say.
leaving only clothes behind.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
similar method
Yeah.
where a person could be transformed into water.
She used the water magic, and then they made us think the water from the water magic was actually vase water, but it wasn't. Yeah.
Just a moment, please. I do hope you know how preposterous
You're gonna
sound
sound
at the
very
moment.
preposterous in a moment, Miss Farina, once I prove with my cold hard evidence.
How could a person ever
I'm
be
thinking, like,
transformed
similar
into
to, like, what
water?
Mona does.
This is reality we're talking about here, not some
I'd like to call
magic
in
trick.
someone to give a testimony. Miss Mona can definitely prove that this kind of thing can exist. I request we examine Cowell's personal effects.
Must we really? I should think that of anyone. Your friend Linny already knows
I don't like
this
these
truth
mind
very
games you're
well.
playing, Miss Farina. And just like Blackpink, it's time for us to shut it down.
Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection. But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're talking about two completely different things.
I think we're talking about the exact same thing, Miss Farina.
Even so, I trust the traveler's judgment.
Isn't Farina like the name of like a cat food brand? Hold on. Is it not? Purina! Stop! No, it's Purina! I thought it was... oh my gosh, I thought it was Farina. Oh my goodness. Is it Farina? Or Purina? It has to be a dog food brand. Oh my gosh, no! Somebody made a meme! No! Someone edited a package of Purina dog food to have Farina on it. She does know we live in a world full of magic, right? That's what I'm saying.
The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense.
Oh my gosh, focal points.
Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him.
That's right. That's right. And all we wanted to do was enjoy a magic show. How'd we end up in this Ace Attorney Danganronpa type thing? I don't know.
But given that we aren't
Crazy
making
world
much
we live
progress
in.
with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope. The way I see
You're
it,
talking a lot of
your
hullabaloo for
suggestion
someone
that we
who's
broaden the scope
saying
of
that
our
we're at the end of our
investigation
rope.
is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
I don't know, Farida. That's a lot of big words you're using. If not for stalling the trial.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress.
I agree.
Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased, Cowell.
Ooh, we have more evidence.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste.
Post-haste? Post-haste.
We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage,
Magic water!
each labeled separately. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are...
Water from the
primordial sea.
Magic water! What did I say?
Primordial sea.
Primordial sea. Oh!
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice.
Oh my goodness, we should have checked his body the whole time. Oh my god. Illegal drugs? Had an accomplice?
The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese.
Oh my
along with yesterday's
goodness!
date.
That's where they were gonna use it! I know, how did no one check the body? Maybe they're all squeamish.
The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject.
This is so random. A little bit of a spoiler for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. But did you know that did you know that? I saw this TikTok today. And it was like adding 808s to like random adding 808s to like scenes that you would least expect them. And it was this scene where they find out about Show Tucker's experiments. I'll have to find it and show it to you all at some point. Gosh. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Did you know that if you go to the fountain in front of the Opera House, lower the volume of music and SFX just to leave the dialogue on, you'll hear Farida crying? That's frightening. Oh my goodness.
As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient
evidence. Whoa.
You've got to be kidding.
Rita,
People
why? I just
dissolving
thought about it
into
when
water?
someone was talking about the... Oh my god. People dissolving into water. It's real. It's real.
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
I think so. I mean, look at the evidence.
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy.
Oh, the
it's
prophecy.
Just a coincidence, isn't it?
No, don't say Rita with the ... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That every time I watch that scene, it always sends shivers down my spine. So scary.
Huh. If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowl was targeting that girl... Wait just a minute. Could that mean...
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
What's happening? Whoa, what's happening?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Yeah, just trust Navia.
Order!
Whoa,
Order!
whoa.
It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results.
Yeah, she figured something out. I don't know what it is,
We cannot
but
yet verify the
good
veracity
for you.
of these clues.
I'm a little slow, so Navi, you're gonna have to wait a little bit for me to catch up.
Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found.
Is it just me, or is this camera a little askew? It's like Dutch angle here. Is that just me? It's not just me, right? Look at the camera. Whoa.
Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines.
Whoa.
Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, I like how they skewed it though, because it gives that sort of. I mean, that's why people use the Dutch angle. It gives kind of like a sense of is uneasiness the word that I'm looking for?
If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Yeah, you know what? I think so.
Right! Like the metal hook! That one didn't make sense at all.
Oh.
Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
The liquid that guards found in ability to dissolve Fontanians into water. That's crazy. Was the prime suspect Curly Cowell?
The deceased's name is Cowell.
We've decided
Lily's
that.
assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Okay. Sense of anxiousness. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we know Cowell is the prime suspect. The culprit used to control the timing of the dissolution.
The rope that strung the water tank up was lit by the fireworks.
Speaking of rope and timing, did you all figure out, for those who've never heard of the logic puzzle before, did you figure out the rope logic puzzle? From earlier?
Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick.
Triggering mechanism.
But was instead
maybe it's
some
this
form
one.
of triggering mechanism. Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this?
I can share with you all the answer maybe at the end of stream if you want to know. But I'll give folks more time to think about it.
I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that box.
The balloons? The pattern? I don't know. Hide the mechanism. Behind the line.
The water from the primordial sea should already have been prepped before Halsey entered the magic box.
What item did the culprit use to dissolve Halsey? This one, of course. Can you say the rope puzzle again? Yes. So, the puzzle I had given earlier. So basically, you have 2 pieces of rope, and each rope takes an hour to burn all the way through. But the thing about the ropes is that they burn at an inconsistent rate throughout. So maybe it'll start off burning really, really fast, then it'll go really slow, and then it'll go really, really fast. But all you know is that in total, each rope takes 1 hour to burn completely. So you have these 2 ropes and then a way of starting fire. How do you measure out 15 minutes? That's the clue. So you all can think about that a little bit, and then you can let me know. Let's see. What I the timing of the dissolution? Hide the mechanism.
Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this?
Hide the mechanism behind the crime. Like the box itself?
I remember there was something something else within the inner layer of that box.
Yeah, baby, because Lynette had, yes, because there was a space for Lynette to hide in the box and pretend to be her brother. Yeah. Hello, Avatar Betty, welcome in. It's been a month since I've seen anyone in your streams on your channel. Wondered how you were doing. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. What item did the culprit use to hide the mechanism behind the crime? I guess what's the mechanism?
The deceased's name is Cowl.
So we know that, that's for sure. And we know this is for sure.
The primordial sea should already have been prepped before
What item did the culprit use to hide the mechanism behind? No, hold on.
Lynette was in the magic
I think
box.
I think it's the hidden thing of what are you hiding
within
behind?
the inner layer of that box?
What are you hiding? What mechanism? There's a mechanism that's being hidden there? To do what? To dissolve the...
The water from the primordial sea should already have been prepped before Halsey
Prepped
entered
where?
the magic
Like
box.
in the... Wait, hold on. Oh! Does that mean Lynette could have died? Hold on, pause. No, because how this would have worked then, maybe there was also, because the boxes are built like that, maybe there was also a space, maybe there was also a space in the box that the lady was in, right? Because Lynette was in one box, and the lady was in the other, right? Am I thinking about this properly? Because maybe Cowl was hiding, because how did Cowl get into the box? Maybe Cowl was hiding in the other box's middle space with the primordial seawater. What are they talking about? Mechanism. Okay, I think it's this one.
I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that box.
The decoration? The patterns? The balloons? What do you mean? What item did the culprit use to control the timing of the dissolution? And Blazer Breaker, thank you so much for celebrating your 6 months as Idol Coach. Here's to 6 more months. Aw, thank you for hanging out with us during the fun times, Blazer Breaker.
The rope that strung the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and cut. As such, the focus here is on the water and not the tank.
Huh. But this was prepared beforehand. Oh! Maybe he wasn't supposed to have been in there. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I think his plan was... Originally, he wasn't supposed to be in that box. I think he was gonna try to use the water tank water to cover up the special water. But he ended up being in this thingamabob.
I remember there was something else
What
within
mechanism
the
are
inner
they
layer of
talking
that box.
about? The mechanism to dispense the thingamabob? And thank you so much for celebrating your 10 months as Idol Coach. Thank you for all the love. This is really good. This is a good case.
Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this?
What item did the culprit use to control the timing? Is it not this one?
The rope that strung the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and cut. As such, the focus here is on the water and not the tank.
Timing of the dissolution. This here is on the water and not the tank. Yeah, the gears are turning. The rope that strung the water and cut, and as such, the focus here is on the water and not the tank. I feel like this
Lynette
one
was in the magic box on stage the entire time.
I feel like this one doesn't give us enough evidence.
Did she have something to do with this?
Like it's too vague. You know what I mean?
Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead some
triggering
form of triggering mechanism.
What? What
The
mechanism?
rope that strung the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and cut. As such, the focus here is on the water and not the tank.
Like, maybe...
Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic
ideally
trick,
he would have wanted
but
it
was
to, the
instead
dissolution
some
to
form
happen.
of triggering mechanism.
I don't know. Because it wouldn't have been
The
this.
rope
I
that
don't know
strung
how
the
they would be
water
able to
tank
time
up
the
was lit
dissolution
by
with
the fireworks
rope.
and cut.
Unless
As
it's
such,
unless it's
the
triggered
focus
by
here
the
is on
fireworks.
the water and not the tank.
But why would it be triggered by the what? Why would the dissolution be timed by the fireworks if the fireworks happen at the very end? I don't know.
Now
I don't know. I
it seems
feel
like
like
the
this
hook rope
is
was
kind of
not
silly.
meant for another
It
magic
says
trick, but was
some form of
instead
triggering
some form of
mechanism.
triggering mechanism.
So I'm thinking that maybe Hoyoverse is trying to tell us, I don't know what this could be used for. Magic trick wins it. Some form of triggering mechanism. Maybe that's what they mean by. Maybe there was some sort of event that would trip up the hook rope. I'm just gonna do it. If you get it wrong, we can just fix it. What? Wait, what is it? What's the hooked rope for? It's the triggering mechanism. It's a mechanism. Okay, now I'm gonna have to see what they mean by triggering mechanism. Trial and error, good thing getting added because we get bad every time.
It's Detective Paimon's turn. In the original plan, Cowl would tamper with the water tank rope, and the number selector securing his
so
target.
Confused. I'm intrigued to see what this triggering mechanism is, though.
When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box.
Oh, so it was the balloons. Because remember when Linny was saying, like, notice something's different? I'm glad they gave us the trigger mechanism clue. Otherwise, I would have no idea. Oh.
When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water
it's in the balloons! I was wondering, like, did they make some sort of, like, tube pouring mechanism? Oh, what if it accidentally dissolved somebody else?
Afterward, Cowl would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up
by the water tank on stage, right?
Stage.
But he wasn't supposed to. Don't break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel. Right. But But Liddy wasn't supposed to be. I guess he ended up being trapped in there.
But he encountered something
it was Linny
in the tunnel, and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use.
Because I don't think he was expecting Linny to be in. Well, maybe he wasn't expecting Linny to be there at that point. Like maybe he thought, because maybe he like didn't want to get caught by Linny, who was doing the vent stuff. I don't know. Why did he end up staying in the thingamabob? He encountered something unexpected. Yeah.
Huh. That does make sense.
That actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
Yeah. Good job. Good job. Good job. Oh, it's even now. It's even now.
Oh dear. What do I do? Even I think they sound convincing
Okay,
now.
Farida's not behind
Have I
this.
falsely accused an innocent person?
I mean, she
What
did
a
her best with what she had.
Now, it seems like the only point of
the way that it
contention
went from blue
remaining
to
is the
actual
exact circumstances that led to Cal's death.
Yeah, okay, so now I'm confused about this.
His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
Maybe it's the voices! It's the voices! Remember? He encountered the voices.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating
Is it
that they
Child?
uncovered
Oh my
new
gosh.
evidence.
Is Child the one? Don't tell me. Is that why he's in Fontaine? What if he's the accomplice? Oh my god.
I shall now invite him on stage to share it with us.
No.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case.
Because he said that he had an accomplice. And you know how he said he heard a voice in the... I don't know. Why else is Child in Fontaine?
And we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
What? That was planted! Planted!
That can't be.
No, no, no. We're being framed.
Oh, I see. Well, how
Framed,
wonderfully
I think so. He's being
comedic
framed.
to have your own counterattack only to come back and wound you. Does this not clear all doubt? My dear citizens, my loyal audience,
Dun dun dun!
allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close.
What? What? Oh, Danganronpa time. Okay.
Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did
This is
leave the
slander.
scene via the
Another
vent.
refutation, okay? Sure, that is true. He entered the tunnel.
Having made modifications to the props
That happened.
beforehand,
Halsey to dissolve.
his accomplice Cowell then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea. But upon his return,
No.
in cruel
The
avarice,
voices. The voices.
Linny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime.
You're making this up.
Ultimately, he knocked Cowell out.
That's
and
so
the
bold
tool
of her
meant
to make this
cover
all
the
up.
crime
She did it like
also
knowing.
became a murder weapon.
No, 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 no.
Now, as much as I regret having come
it's
to such a
these two at the
viciously
bottom.
straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite the
'Cause he was saying, like, all the
cold-blooded and
Fatui are
ruthless
different.
organization.
Maybe, oh my
Am I right, Mr. Linny?
We've used up all the evidence we collected. There's no
We
way
need the
for us to
updated
make a
autopsy,
report here.
autopsy report, please. Please. Question mark, we need it.
Is this the end of the road?
And hello, Ayatamaru, welcome in. How's it going? He wanted the credit. No. No. Uh-oh. Whoa, no, tip those scales back. As a Libra, I think those scales need to be tipped properly. No, it's okay. Oh my goodness.
Seems using
No,
water
not
as
jail.
evidence was
No.
too good a move. Oh, why did this have to happen now?
I believe in the truth.
I think we've all seen enough now, and we have ample witnesses to my flawless reasoning. I believe this is indeed the finale.
Oh my gosh. Wait, we only get 4
Now
movements?
then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not, in
The
your
mustache,
view-
I know, isn't that so funny? Oh my gosh.
Excuse me, everyone,
Oh,
but I must interject.
Yay! Oh my gosh, she has her evidence. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Miss, I must ask you not to shout and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know.
Navi's right there. She
Would
has.
anyone here
She
like to
has
take a little break
the updated
from all this
autopsy
debate
report.
and see a little
She's
magic?
up here with the updated report. Oh my gosh.
I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes.
lady? She's back?
Please, do the honors, Mr. Linny, if you would be so kind.
What?
What in the world is she saying?
Yeah, let her speak.
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
Come on now, don't be
What?
silly.
What?
Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It
He's gonna
often
dress up
conceals the truth
as
while
the missing lady.
presenting a fascinating
She's back.
illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again?
What?
And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale
I'm sure
to
they'll
today's performance?
have a fresh team. Folks. You don't have to worry about that.
Come on,
Oh, yeah,
Linny and Nanette. Give it another go. Don't worry. Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf.
Yeah, Navia is cooking, and it's not the macarons.
But as the magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
Me, round 3, indeed.
I understand.
Huh? I'm the only one who's not understanding. Click.
And
Click, snap.
voila.
Voila. Huh? A cutscene. What in the world?
Sorry for the
Her clothes are
interruption.
different. Are you okay? I am so confused.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after all?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the
Where
method
did
of
she
doing
go?
so would lessen my sentence.
She was the accomplice!
I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial.
What?
I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me. And then before I knew it, she caught me.
Why was she...
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
What?
Where should I begin?
Oh!
I'm sorry. I'm the one
She's
who
the
killed
one
Cowell.
who murdered Cowell?
I admit it.
What did I say earlier? I mean, to be honest, though, I did say that Cowell, Rita, and Halsey were possible murder suspects, so...
But
I was right 1/3 of the time. What?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey.
Oh.
It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt.
Oh my goodness! From Mondstadt? What?
I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one.
She's a thief?
That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before.
A Mondstadter.
But I
What
was
a
noticed
thought.
at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Linny was the one who caught me in the act.
Wait, I thought she was a famous painter. Oh! Oh! The one that pickpocketed. Oh! Oh, remember when we first got to Fontaine? When she was noticed at the harbor a few days ago? Oh my.
Hey, no wonder you look familiar.
You were the thief! Oh my, Paimon, you're so right.
You mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me.
Okay.
He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it?
It's all
So you can
connecting.
imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was onto me for sure.
I know, her face is generic NPC, so I didn't even think anything. Oh my gosh. This is actually kind of crazy. This is a pretty big reveal.
So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nap me.
But she
I
was
wasn't
dumb,
going
no?
to take that lying down, so I
Knocked
knocked
him
him
out
out
and
and
stuffed him-
stuffed him into the box.
Well, maybe self-defense? I mean...
There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes.
I kind of want to argue self-defense. I mean, she was being attacked, no? She may have committed other crimes, but I mean, in this case... yeah...
I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Wow.
Can a person even hide in there?
Wait, what? If they're a practiced hand at concealment, probably. A professional thief could make it work. What?
But I swear, I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't think I would consider... Yeah, involuntary manslaughter, sure, but... I don't think she was the one who, like, planned from the very beginning. She wasn't the one who's behind the serial murder case, the serial disappearing cases.
Had I known that,
And happy
I wouldn't
birthday,
have put him
Ty.
in the
Happy
magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
Well, that
Wow.
makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
Wow. Well, at least we have a statement. I mean, I don't think we could... let's see. Now it's time to refute the Hydro Archon's previous reasoning.
This time, we need to tell the entire
make
story
noodles
from
afterwards, I'm kinda
Lillian's
hungry.
perspective.
I meal prepped salmon, mashed potatoes, and green beans for the week, but I'm kind of hungry. I might do a late night snack after this. Well, you done goofed, uh-huh. Well, I don't know. She was nervous and acting in self-defense. She did have water poured on her. Hold on. Fighting between Linny and Cowell. Huh. So you entered the tunnel. So she didn't actually dissolve? I'm so confused. Because she got the water dropped on her. And then she stepped out of the box? I totally forgot what she said. How would Halsey have reacted when the water from the primordial sea suddenly began to trickle in? Huh. Oh, refute. Oh! Yeah, 'cause she changed out of her clothes because she got soaked, I thought is what... How would Halsey have reacted when the water from the primordial sea suddenly began to trickle in? She would change her clothes? Right? Do I have a name? I do! My name is Rita. Nice to meet you. Oh, because she was a monster! Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Huh. Okay. The fight did indeed break out, but it wasn't between Linny and Cowell. It was between Cowell and Halsey. He knocks Cowell out. I know, it's really tough. What did Halsey do? Didn't she? I forgot what she said already. I wish they would let us review her, whatchamacallit. I wish they would let us review her statement from earlier. Because she said that she, like, attacked him back and then, like, stuffed him in, like, the thingamabob, right? Gosh. It wasn't Linny and Cowell, though. Gosh. He knocked Cowell out. It's imagining. Okay. What did Halsey do? After the fight, what did Halsey... She changed her clothes. She changed her clothes. There we go.
Lillian was afraid
I
that
knew
she
we
would be
used it
recognized
somewhere.
if she
I
left.
just put it in the wrong place.
So she changed clothes and hid, biding her time. Just what one might expect of an experienced thief.
Okay, okay. A fight did indeed break out. The vase.
Oh! The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but was smashed during the struggle between Lillian and Cowell.
Okay, so this did not happen. Not this one. This one, no, because that happened before. There's no way we could use that. This happened before, so there's no way we could use that. So the random thump? I guess. Because these two can't work.
The
What?
strange sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lillian's attempt to break out when she was frightened.
And it's
Ace Detective Paimon time. Okay.
Having been selected out of the blue, Lillian panicked.
Uh-huh.
Her panic only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head.
And it only
so
works
she
on...
kicked the door open, producing the thud we all heard.
The full voice English is so cool. Yeah, I love the English stuff.
Hearing the commotion,
I want someone died. You know, I know
leapt
she's a
into the
little bit
tunnel,
too excited.
only to discover that Lillian
gosh.
had not dissolved.
Right, 'cause she's a monster.
He did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in by stealing a ticket. Mistakenly believing that the water from the
You go off,
primordial
Paimon.
sea needed time to take effect, he tried to force Lillian back into the box. The two broke the flower vase during the struggle, but Lillian came out on top, knocking Cowl out and putting him in the box.
Right.
With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume trunk until the performance
Thank you for the raid! Welcome in! I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly, Cyber Angel Rita Kamishiro at your service. We're currently playing the Fontaine Archon quest, so I must apologize if you are not caught up in the Fontaine Archon quest. There will be lots of spoilers, but if you want to join us for a different stream, if you don't want to get spoiled, I will have my schedule out at the end of the stream and later after the stream as well, and you can always click that subscribe button, ring that bell, and you'll find out when my next stream is going to be. But if you have already played this bit, or you don't really care about spoilers, or you don't know anything about Genshin, feel free to stick around and ask any questions. Whether it's about the game, or me, or the Archangels. Welcome in! Hello! Okay, let's keep going. Let's continue the discovery. Here we go. Oh, it's like Danganronpa. Hello, Saratoga, welcome in. How's it going? Hello, Hyun, welcome in. Hello, Yambaru, welcome in. We successfully refuted the case. Oh, yeah.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection.
I'm a
if she
detective
tried to
today.
leave that
I'm an attorney
so,
today.
She has been trapped in the opera house these
last 2 days. Somebody says, I like how Paimon uses her YouTuber voice. Like I said, she reminds me of that one guy. You know, the one guy who makes the YouTube shorts where he's like, today, I have the Among Us potion. And they say that if you drink the Among Us potion at 3 a.m., you turn into the imposter from Among Us. That's the kind of, like, I guess, cadence she has. But I will have to say, it is very, intriguing. Consider my attention grabbed. Here we go.
She had already become
Take that!
desperately hungry by the
Hold
time
it.
we were chatting over macarons.
Objection!
So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses.
Swiped? Oh my
About a
god.
sneaky thief.
The macarons! She was the macaron thief! Oh my god. It makes sense. Paimon, see, I knew it. But it wasn't a mysterious third person. Paimon, I believed you this entire time. I believed you.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Mm-hmm. What do you say about that? Paimon got blamed. She was innocent.
So
that's what I'm saying.
That's the whole story.
Oh, what does canny mean?
Bravo!
Bravo! Give him the old razzle-dazzle. You're reading Japanese text. I'm really bad at... I can only read hiragana and katakana. I'm really bad at reading kanji. But if someone's username is in hiragana or katakana, I can say hello. Bravo! Bravo! Wow! Wow. Give him the old
Now then,
razzle-dazzle.
Lady Farina, do you wish to speak against the defense's statements?
Uh-oh. Caught in the act now, huh? I was more surprised by the macaron thief. That's some serious business. Okay?
Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
Oh my goodness.
What? Are you reading my mind now?
Oh my
No.
gosh.
I have no further
Well, at least she
arguments.
admitted defeat.
I admit defeat. But really,
sportsmanship.
could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wait, what, did he say something mean?
Wow. Look at that.
Oh no!
Like a
not a
deflated
deflated. I thought he was just saying you were incorrect. Isn't that right? She was incorrect?
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine,
This is a
I shall once
crazy-
again
look at this
repeat the
view
full
right
sequence
here.
of events.
Wow, I bet anybody sitting or standing there would look so epic. Oh my gosh, here we go. The full Danganronpa comic strip of events.
The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances,
He said, "Don't
Cowell,
run our Archon?"
selected his next victim from the
That's just asking
audience
her not to run
reservation
away.
list.
Cowell selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. What?
With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen.
That is kind of like Farita's dad. I can see that. Oh my goodness.
To cover up any evidence while committing the deed,
It's
Cowell
like in
thought
how
of
in
allowing the water
Danganronpa they
tank
have
to
like
fall,
the gray
which
figure
would conceal
in the
the water
comic
left
strip
behind
until like
after the
it's
young woman was
revealed
dissolved.
who it is. Oh my gosh. Now I wish I could play some Danganronpa, but I've already played through it all.
He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks.
What? Yes, yes.
He poured the water from the primordial sea into a
You
balloon
can play it for the
during
voice
the
acting. I can
preparation of
tell
the
you all.
magic box
The reason why I
and
played
stuck it to the
Danganronpa is
box's
because
lid.
my friend, she wanted to play it, but she was so busy with like work or exams, so she asked me to play it for her while she was studying, and then she asked me to voice all the characters.
Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box.
I see.
When the magic trick officially began, the box
He's such a
containing the
very,
woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope
word I'm
and bursting the balloon containing the water.
Intriguing voice.
If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time.
But
However, Lillian was
she
not
was
from
not from
Fontaine,
Fontaine.
and thus fled the box with a loud noise.
Uh-huh.
Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell
Oh
entered
my
the tunnel and met Lillian.
Jump
Thinking
scare!
that the
Oh my
waters had
goodness,
not
that
yet taken
mask is so
effect,
frightening.
He decided to proceed.
She's in double trouble now.
However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was
Self-defense,
overcome, knocked unconscious,
self-defense.
and placed into the magic box.
What would you
and
do
thus
in this situation?
became his own final victim.
Oh my. She didn't know. She didn't know that the box was gonna be. You know what I mean? He is very handsome. I agree.
Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house.
Yeah, the mask is actually very creepy.
As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings.
Yeah, his eyeshadow is really nice. I agree.
From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent.
Yay! We did it! Linny's innocent! Oh my gosh! My buddy, my friend!
Amazing!
Wow.
While there is much in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately,
Oh, yeah, that's a trial for another day. Maybe we can call in a more, I don't know, qualified lawyer.
this case at least can be handed over to
His
the
big brother
orators to
Genshin
make the
sounds so
final
eloquent
decision.
like Zhongli. Oh my gosh. Oh, Oratrice? What if the Oratrice is buggy? It's like, actually, it's a warp time? It's like an award show. He's gonna read the thingamabob.
As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Bravo!
Great work, partners.
Thank you, partner.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you all! Let's not celebrate just yet. Yeah, we need to figure out, like, why he did it.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn.
Guard Vaughn? Guard Vaughn? What's going on?
How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Yeah, why didn't you bring it up earlier? Or something, I don't know. I don't know where this is going.
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know.
Huh?
Or was that not a
what?
discovery, but false evidence that you dared to bring before this court?
Another big reveal.
I
probably.
suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes?
Oh my gosh. Here, I thought it was going to be a different Fatui member. The jig is up, Guard Vaughn. Reveal your true intentions.
I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Be honest. Honesty is the best policy, Guard Vaughn.
Speak quickly!
Unless you want to earn
Coupon
yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
Actually, that sounds kind of nice. I like coupons.
I was just following orders.
Who gave you the orders?
We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny,
Oh,
and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
Who's your higher-ups? Who do you work for?
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said
Oh my
higher-ups.
gosh, what if he gets by the higher-ups? Oh my god.
Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know and seek the protection
that's probably
of
a
the
good
gods.
idea.
Yes.
Otherwise,
I'll tell you everything I know.
He's as good as the being dissolved by the water.
Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve.
Yeah, okay.
It can also be made into a potion.
Stop
which, when
foreshadowing.
extremely
I'm
diluted,
just, it's a
can
Rita
cause
theory.
people to experience unforgettable exhilaration.
Okay. Wait, what? Extremely diluted can cause people to... Drugs?
We've been in this
What?
business for a while now, and have made decent more
Illegal
offers.
drug trade, oh
The disappearances
my
were
God.
also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about.
Who's the boss? Oh my gosh, he's gonna get killed before he can reveal who the boss is. Oh my god. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Oh god, I knew it! Oh goodness! Oh, it's so frightening. What did I say? My heart is racing right now. He turned into water!
And now he can no longer talk.
That's crazy! Well, yeah, exactly. What did I say? I actually made a short about how dashes in subtitles give things away. I'm glad that my fear is able to translate across language. Oh my god. This is like a film noir. Oh my god.
Such ruthlessness. I shouldn't have expected any less of them.
Now we won't know. Oh my god.
An outrageous act.
Oh my god. The broth thickens the soup of lies. You're so right, Joshua. And the pot is being stirred.
All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
Oh my goodness. I did call it. Oh my gosh, I'm a prophet.
So, we're
That's
just going
it?
back now?
The problem seems to have been solved for now. What? The big problem? Somebody just turned into water. Here comes the soup. Here comes the soup. We're not needed here anymore? Question mark?
That's true, but...
Traveler, Paimon, please wait.
What are you waiting for? ... The cake is a lie. It keeps layering up stack by stack. Oh my gosh.
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you
What
don't
do
even want to look at me.
What do you mean I don't want... I, of course, would be happy to speak for yourself, Lumine.
But still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end. Even after you learned that I'm a member of the Fatui.
I just didn't wish to see anyone be falsely accused. I just wanted to be sure that we're square. Huh? What? Square? Why are we talking
guess.
shapes?
But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight.
Sad. I don't want him to be sad.
I didn't approach you with any ulterior
why are we
motives
so
or ill
harsh?
intent. I've spoken to you as myself,
Yeah,
just plain
I don't
Winnie
like
this
how,
entire
I don't like
time.
how the options are so harsh. I just feel like... What?
As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with
They're
those of an orphan like me.
So sad.
That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave?
That one of the...
The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
That's right. And since we're
One of
here,
the, which of
I was wondering,
Archers was that? I forgot.
would you mind hearing a story? It's about my past.
Yeah, of course.
Back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks.
This is a very interesting family tree. I didn't know she had kids. She's a mother, no drama.
I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there.
Humble beginnings.
To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever.
Sure that his sister was gonna be okay. What a nice big brother.
Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
Oh my gosh.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
Wow. That's crazy.
That was how we felt at first, too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days.
Oh.
But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks.
No.
He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
No. No. Sad.
That doesn't seem too bad either.
Oh, I don't like that.
Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was.
I don't think I'm ready for this.
After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me.
What?
I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts.
Where did she go?
The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
That's horrendous.
Oh no. So he was gonna...
No.
But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
Lynette. Oh my god.
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law.
Villains.
I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in...
I'm so... I want to throw up. It's great. Sorry, I have a cold. Is what I had previously. I feel like hurt. Like I feel so...
All I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood.
What?
And the knave standing there in the darkness.
What?
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans.
No.
Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer.
Oh my god.
The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles.
My heart hurts.
But she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
Must be so sad for them. I feel like I wouldn't be able to trust anybody. The knave is after the gnosis, isn't she?
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Sarita to first use the Gnosis' power when she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
Like how English Genshin is so cool. I like the voice acting. I think it's nice.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
So dark.
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy.
Story. Gosh, but still so sad.
All of us house members here, Lady Arlecchino herself included, are from Fontaine. We won't give up on defending our homeland.
I feel like it really just... Wow.
To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
Wow. No wonder Linny is so, like, protective of Lynette. What do you mean I still can't completely trust you? I'm gonna cry, yeah! I'm sorry, ... Because I feel like you could still be like, I'm sorry for what happened to you.
It's alright. I understand. The only thing I can do is relate
so
all
much
this to
for
you.
trusting this story with me. That's such a big... Thank you for trusting me with this information. Wow.
I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right.
Trust you, Linny. Yeah, good people on the wrong side, exactly.
If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Linny.
I wish there were different options. I feel like... I wish they had options that weren't so cruel towards Linny. I understand. I want to cry. I feel like we were so unnecessarily mean to Linny. But I mean, I guess, you know, I guess it makes sense for Traveler. I feel like she's been through a lot of betrayal, too. I think Lumina's angry because they lied to her. Joe especially connected with them because twins. So she feels... No! Stop! I'm sad! But I feel... Yeah. Like I was mentioning earlier. Like, I feel like because I have a different, like, perspective, I feel like it's easier for me to trust Linny and be able to see that, but... What I was saying earlier about how I feel like she's been, like, betrayed before. And then also the fact that... But I feel like maybe, like, when he saw, like, how much he was doing this to, like, ensure that Lynette was safe, I feel like maybe that would have been something to, like, put some empathy back into, I don't know. This is so sad. Okay, well, did we finish this quest? I might start wrapping up for the day. Still Act 1. Let's finish Act 1. Let's finish Act 1. Okay, shall we? Don't worry. It's gonna be okay. Here we go.
Those memories. So dark.
I know, so dark, Shao, so dark. Oh, the music's drowning me out? Sorry, when I get sad, I mumble.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
What?
Were you looking for us?
I was sad.
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too?
I'm sorry, Navia. I'm sad. I gotta go.
Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Yeah, at least Traveler heard them out. But I think... Yeah. I think she's okay. It's understandable how she feels. It's just, it's sad that that's how it is. You know what I mean? Like, it's so sad that they are both so, like, hurt. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just so devastating. I was really only trying to defend Linny.
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now.
I'm so sad. I'm like, I'm really trying hard to pay attention to what Paimon's saying, but now I've gone into like spiraling mode.
Ah. I see.
My heart hurts. This is so sad.
I won't lie.
Because
I'm a little shocked to hear that
they're
from
all
you.
like very like
But
so many bad things
you are
happen
just
to all
travelers
of
who
them.
have only arrived
And,
in
like, I feel like
Fontaine
it's just
after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that, Navia.
I'm sorry. I'm so sad.
Aw, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too.
Likewise.
It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become
good.
clearer.
I get like this. I think about it. So sad.
Sorry about
I'm
that.
a crybaby.
I'm a bit prone to
You all know
nostalgia.
that.
Don't mind me.
Hello, welcome in, Tsuru-chan. Thanks for stopping by. Gosh, I think I'm gonna try to wrap up Act 1, and then we can do Act 2 next time. This is a long act, if I do say so myself.
Should we have a farewell meal? Oh, you know, to commemorate our time as partners.
Huh? Do we really need to get that
Is that really
formal?
I feel like it's...
Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later.
No regrets.
Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
Let's go have that meal then.
You don't have
we
to
do
twist
bond well
Paimon's
over
arm.
food.
If Boss Navia's treating,
Boss
put
Navia.
Paimon in.
Oh,
Navia or
wonderful.
Navi?
In that case, why don't we return to the Court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer?
Hotel
I believe we'll make it just in time for dinner.
All right then, let's have our farewell meal.
Paimon, I know you're so happy and excited right now, but I'm still stuck on the conversation we just had. Whoa! Offerings to the Fountain of Lucine. Offer the Hydro... What? Wait, before we end... So we're gonna stop there. But I want to go... Oh my gosh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh my gosh. I can understand Japanese pretty decently. I'm just not really good at responding in Japanese. Does that make sense? Oh, here we go. Wow. Wait, what? Oh, a spin crystal! Is this the fountain that we were talking about? Oh. Oh, what? Gravier? Who is this Gravier person? Huh. Okay. Oops. Found. Oh, here we go. Wow. Oh my gosh. You can throw. Oh! Whoa! Hydro sigils. I only have 3. Oh, no! Oh my gosh. Yeah, what an Archon quest indeed. I like it. I think it's a very like the trial was really like thrilling, and there were a lot of twists and turns. But yeah, I'll check out that fountain thing up later, but I'm getting kind of hungry, so boy, Act 2 is gonna get darker. Is it not already dark? Oh my gosh. But I'll go ahead and get that for next week, actually. If you'll check out my stream schedule. I have it planned for next week. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up for the day. I'm getting kind of hungry, but we are gonna spend a couple of minutes just chatting and hanging out. So if you want to hang out and get to know me, or get to know the Archangels, you're more than welcome to, stick around for a little bit. But if you're heading out for the day, I hope you have a wonderful rest or a wonderful rest of your day. Let's go. Hello. Let me close my game. Remember when this game was on the lighter side? I remember. Oh my gosh. I feel like the same thing happened with Tears of Themis. Back when I used to play Tears of Themis, the stories would get so dark. How much do you beat later in future Genshin Impact's detective plot will have a Wait, what? I wonder if they're gonna do more trial stuff later. To new and old viewers, you can AMA. I try my best to answer also. There's also always David or Shiny to help you out. Yeah, if you have any question. Oh my god. I could actually ask that in Japanese. Shitsumon is question shitsumon arimasu ka? Do you have any questions? It could be about me, or it could be about the game, or about the stream today. Do the thing chat said at the pod. Yeah, I'll probably do that later. I'll probably turn it into a TikTok or something, so I'll have to do it when I can like record just the game screen, like at a bigger size. Yeah. Very fun stream, of course! Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Rita Kamishiro is Archangels. Archangels, get it? Rita on that TikTok grind. It's so hard. Since I was sick not too long ago, I have to like get caught up on stuff, so it's pretty hard to get caught up on stuff. But I wanted to focus on my recovery so that I could be better. Yeah, the story is getting really... It kind of reminds me, for better or for worse, it kind of reminds me of Black Butler. Oh my gosh. But there were like parts of Black Butler I actually had to like skip. Like I actually had to physically skip. Because I think... So, Black Butler is not set in like France, but it's set in like old England. And like... they're all... Content warning just in case. I don't know how much I'm going to say about the story because it is a spoiler. But there was like a big storyline involving like trafficking, and it just got really intense. And at some points I had to like skip parts because like they had... Because like if they had just talked about it, like that would have been fine. I have a certain level of like tolerance when it comes to like dark content. Like if it's just talked about, I'm usually fine, like, you know. But if they like, if they, you know, and of course there's ways that they can like tactfully display or tactfully, you know, tell the story through visuals. But even then, sometimes it's really like tough for me. Now the real question: am I one of those players that liked the darker side of Genshin? Yes, I do. I think it's very similar to how I really enjoyed how Ruby got really dark. I just think it adds a lot of like stakes, I guess. Like it helps you really understand people's motives. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's the same way with Ruby, at least for me. I liked how Ruby got darker in a similar way. I skipped episodes of Black Butler. I skipped minutes of Black Butler. If there's something in a show like a detective show or like a murder mystery that gets too visually intense, then I usually like I'll usually go, I can't do this, and then I skip it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a little like squeamish like that, I guess. Yeah. Like what they had implied with the twins is usually the most that I could handle. But like for example, in Black Butler, like they showed like people like being hurt, or like they kind of showed up like they didn't show anything graphic, but they would show like the lead up to it, and it was just too much for me, and so I had to skip it. Yeah, but I like this. I like this like darker storyline. I think it kind of brings. It's almost like why people watch. It's almost kind of like why I listen to like true crime or like supernatural stories, I guess. It's... I don't know. Yeah. But I think it's an interesting story, to say the least. Yeah. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a story, a compelling story that they want to tell. And it's working. I'm very immersed in this story. Gosh, but yeah, I'm very excited to see what happens next. And Wave Master, thank you so much for celebrating your membership anniversary, and you as well, Blazer Breaker and BioClay. Best community, best streamer, hands down. Love you all. Aww! Aww, thank you for the kind words. Oh my gosh. But thank you all so much for celebrating your membership anniversary. I hope you've been having lots of fun. Let's see here. Demon Warrior, thank you so much for the dono. The answer! Your answer for the thingamabob. Let's see. Light A from both the ends. And, rope A from both ends. And light B from one end. Yes, that's correct. When A is finished burning, we know that 30 minutes has passed. That is correct. B has 30 minutes remaining. Correct. Now light the other non-burning end of B and start the timer. Correct. When B is finished burning, 15 minutes has passed. Correct! You got it! That's the solution to my little brain worm from earlier. Yeah, you got it right. That's the correct answer. Yippee! Did you read the lore at every boss battle at domains? No, I do not. But do you all want to see the list of lore? I can add that to my lore TikTok list. I have a list of lores I wanted to talk about. Genshin boss battle lore. One of my things was talking about the various Honkai Star Rail factions or the Genius Society. Oh, I wanted to write a TikTok about the Amber Era in Honkai Star Rail. It's the calendar that they use in the galaxy that's promoted by the IPC. So I wanted to talk about that. I also wanted to do a lore video on the Genshin TCG equipment cards. So that's something I'm hoping to talk about. Because if you look at the equipment cards, there are like people from like Genshin's history that haven't really been talked about. I think a Shrine Maiden it was the Shrine Maiden who caused the storm on Amakumo Peak was on one of them. I might be misremembering. Yeah, I think I am misremembering. Let me look. Herm. It's very interesting stuff. Genshin Impact all equipment card list. Here we go. Oh, no. I'm looking. It's very interesting stuff. But yeah, they have like different like historical characters on their equipment card. Wow. Who is the one that I'm thinking about? I'm looking. Oh, here we go. Shimenawa's Reminiscence. Yes, see? Isn't that cool? Shimenawa's Reminiscence card. Yeah, so who is Shimenawa? Yeah. Ho. But anyway, I'm very excited to write those. And Kirishima, thank you so much for celebrating 11 months as Idol Coach. 11 months being an Archangel. I've always been happy to be a part of this community. Here's to another month of Rita! Oh, I hope you have lots of fun. Here's to another month, 2 months even, 3. We have 4 months, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. When TCG stream? Oh, I haven't done a whole stream dedicated to Genshin TCG. I'm not that good. I kind of play casually. So Shimenawa was actually a character in Genshin too, but like an old character. I think she was the Shrine Maiden who caused... Look. I'm looking. Lore, here we go. Oh, it's also an artifact set. That's why. Yeah. So it's based off of the artifact set. Yeah, the lore explains. Aha! It explains the Shrine Maiden's story, but her name is Asase Hibiki. Is her name. Rita's so cute. Thank you. You all are so cute. TCG tournament would be nice among friends. That would be fun, huh? Gosh, I need to get more friends who play the Genshin TCG. All of the Genshin girls in PRISM don't play the TCG. It's so fun, though. Gosh. So fun. Gosh, what did you all think of the story today? It was really tough, but I feel like they gave enough clues to where it wasn't too difficult. Oh my gosh, the one part that really stumped me was when they had like the 3 evidences that were right and the 1 evidence that was wrong no matter what. I was so confused. I was like, I thought I got everything right, and then he said, nope, that's not it. And then I was like, oh no, what happens if I get it wrong? Like, does the trial start over? But that was really interesting. I at some point I was like, this has to be scripted. Has to be, right? I don't know. But I am getting kind of hungry, so I'm going to go ahead and make some late night noodles for myself. I will set up a raid real quickly. Yeah. It is, the TCG is so fun. Yeah. What is it, expecting Linny and Lynette to have such a dark backstory? Yeah, same here. My goodness. Enki, thank you so much for celebrating 7 months as Idol Coach. There. Yeah, I'm still kind of sad, to be honest. Glad we're able to experience the story with you. Yeah, thank goodness you all are here to experience it with me. I'd be so sad by myself. On a lighter note, I really love the Tibet trivia stream. That's right. If you like Genshin and you want to learn about various trivias, it was yesterday, I had a Tibet trivia stream with some of the Genshin girls of PRISM. So if you want to join in, or not join in, but watch the chaos unfold, you can go ahead and check out that VOD from yesterday. Shiny, if you want to drop a link, that'd be very nice. Otherwise, it's the last stream I just did. But yes, I will enjoy my meal. You all will get to see my stream schedule for next week as well. And it will include Genshin. And again, since it is my month of work-life balance, I do a year of wellness. At least that's my theme for this year, is Year of Wellness. Last year it was Year of Passion and Fearlessness. But this year is Year of Wellness, and each month I had a different theme, and this month's theme was work-life balance. And thank goodness that was this month's theme, because so many crazy things happened to me this month. I had to move because of a leak in my ceiling, and then I got sick, and all these sorts of things I had to, worry about. So I decided next week I'll do another 4 streams, and then I'll probably go back to my usual 5 streams a week. Oh yeah, I also started my new idol side job this month too. So much stuff going on. But yeah, next week we'll probably have a regular amount of streams. We'll see. But we're gonna go ahead and raid Mako. She's playing League of Legends. League of Legends is what her title says. So if you like League, you can go ahead and hang out with Mako. Tell her I said hi. Tell her I love her very much while I go eat my food. There you go. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. I've never gotten the chance to raid Zephy. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever gotten the chance to raid Zephy before. Do you all want to raid Zephy? Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever gotten the chance to raid Zephy before. She's doing an unarchived gorilla mixing stream. Do you all want to join? I don't think I've gotten to raid her before. Okay, we're going to do that. But if you also want to watch League, you can go ahead and tune into Mako's stream as well. She's live right now. If you go to schedule.prismproject.jp, she is live right now. And that's the link that you need to go to stop by there. But a huge shout out to our bread heist leader, Demon Warrior, and to everyone who celebrated their membership anniversary. Thank you for celebrating Wave Master, Blazer Breaker, BioClay, Kirishima Z, and Enki A. As always, I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly. Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro, at your service. Bye! And thank you for the well wishes at Idol Side Job. I was really nervous that I wouldn't do well, but you know, my I guess my senpai, my boss. I don't know. She seems very young, so I maybe she's more like a senpai to me. But she was like, "You're doing really well. You're learning really fast. You're picking things up, and yeah, I'm really happy. So it's going pretty well, but it is taking up a little bit more of my time. But like I said, I love what I do, and I want to be able to keep doing it. So I'm just gonna have to learn how to manage my time better. So maybe I'll go back to maybe 4 streams a week regularly. Who knows? We'll see. But since this theme of this month was work-life balance, I'm taking all of my learnings and applying it to the rest of the year, and hopefully the rest of my journey, right, is to have better work-life balance. But thank you again for the kind words, and thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you all on the 30th or the 31st, depending on your time zone. Bye! Also, to clarify, for those who are new to the channel, Lexi is tutoring me in Tagalog. I need to be tutored in Tagalog. That's what the Tagalog tutoring is. Okay. Glad I can clarify that. Bye!